to go to my quiet place. I'm a peacock. You gotta let me fly.
Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? It's TOPicLESS. It's Tuesdays. It's Death Metal Hero.
What's going on, my friend? How you?
I'm all right. I misunderstood, misrepresented, miscommunicated. Yeah. I thought Jimmy wasn't even gonna be here, so I didn't send him a link.
No.
So Jimmy will be here. He just couldn't host tonight, is what it was.
He couldn't host tonight.
So yeah,
he'll be here working.
That's why I didn't tag him in the Twitter. So when he gets here, I will apologize, and Anna as well, because Anna will be joining, and because I can't send Anna the link. I'm forbidden. So Jimmy has to do that. But they will be here. They will be here. How you doing, man? How you doing?
I am doing fantastic, dude. I am doing fantastic.
That's good. How was,
I don't know if you saw all the delicious food and mead that I had this weekend on Twitter.
Dude,
but yeah.
It's so slammed at work. I was barely able to even skip songs I didn't even want to hear. Like I had to just let them play or whatever. It was crazy at work today.
Yeah.
It was madness. But so yes,
this was on Sunday.
I didn't see him either.
Yeah, it's cool, man. It's cool. But yeah, we went to a meadery and got we tried all of them, and they were all fucking fantastic.
Nice. No, it was
a good day. A lot of good food and cool places that day.
Yeah, when it comes to Twitter, I'm not on there that much, and when I am, I'm mainly just randomly scrolling for maybe 5 or 6 minutes, and then I'm like, okay, and then I'll share a thing here and there, and then I'm out because I got things to do, or
right.
stuff, I got so much. I'm not gonna sit here. Maybe back in the day it was Facebook where I would be 20 minutes, a half hour, I'd be just on Facebook,
right,
talking with people and stuff. But it's kind of gone the way of the wayside, and I'm just post and go or share and go or like a thing that, and I do read it, I do look at it, but it's just not. So if it gets posted, and I really just
you'll see it eventually.
Maybe can't you filter Twitter via time?
Yeah.
Could.
Well, just make sure you're doing following. Not for you. The for you is a suggestion, but if you click on following, you'll actually get people that you follow.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, I click on follow, and I don't see any, most of the tweets that I see from the friends that I follow than I do for you. It's the weirdest thing. I don't get it. Yeah, I still see. I'm like, who is this person? I don't remember following this person, and I on the following one. So I don't know, but we have a chat. We do indeed.
We got how are you? I was gonna I was gonna ask how you were as well. I had a fantastic weekend. How was yours?
It was well. Hello, Ace. Since we highlighted you,
what's up, Edwin? Good to see you, brother.
It was good. Hit up the comic shop. I got a couple books. It was mainly I hit up the other shop that has more of a back issue log in their shop. But I got a few, but I'm just going to show a couple because I didn't even realize. I kind of knew the one, but I didn't realize the other one. So I buy because I like the covers. But I picked up the.
Oh yeah, I have those. The Lonely Place of Dying is a great series.
And it's the first Tim Drake issue, Robin, and then this one here. This is the first appearance of Forge.
Oh, nice.
And I didn't even know. I was I really like this cover. It's dope. So, but apparently this is the first appearance of Forge. So, I was cool, man. Cool. So, and I got a few other ones that look cool. I think I got a couple other dupes even. So, I was like, oh yeah, I remember buying that a couple last month. but it's fine. I could send him the Hocky or something.
Right?
He doesn't have a huge collection, so I don't mind. But that's what I did Saturday. Sunday we had on we had Area Black.
Nice.
So that was good. We had a lot of fun. Talked the new. He's got a book that he's writing on Kickstarter with another artist on Kickstarter called Only Never, like Gustav Lubnicki, Only Never, or Not Ever, or something like that. And then Tailless. We did talk Tailless because
Right.
he's gonna close it out. So we did talk Tailless quite a bit. It was fun, man. We had a good time.
Good, man.
I'm reaching out to a couple people maybe for this Sunday. We'll see who hits me back. But
Nice.
but that's
Man.
You know, just chilling.
Interviews are fun, man. Like I was saying backstage, I finished up all of my I did I say that out here that I had finished up all of my MegaCon shit? I know I talked about the food. Yeah,
No,
finished all of my MegaCon interviews, and they are up on. Thank you. They are up on the YouTubes. So go
check them out, everybody.
go check them out. Yeah.
And while you're watching, hit that like and subscribe button on this channel as well.
Yeah.
If you have yet to do so. So Ace, we got King Leak in the chat. What's going on, Leak? Good to see
What's
you.
up, Leak?
Leak. Who's this? Who is this stranger? What's going on, Billy? Good to see
What's
you,
up,
my
Billy?
friend. It's always good to see Billy.
Because
in
he
the
is a
chat.
man of good taste.
Yes. I am a man of good taste as well. Heads up, we won't be going too long tonight. I have to wake up insanely early, so we're not going to be going super late. But we got Feline in the chat. Skulls and cilantros.
Skull, beautiful. Thank you for the tea.
Thanks for the tea. There's Luke in the chat, even though he's on the stream, but that's fine.
Yep. You know, gotta show the chat love.
I guess. I mean, I highlight them. Isn't that love enough?
I mean, sometimes.
I highlight them without reading them. Isn't that good enough? Are you not entertained? And we have a legend.
Are you not entertained?
A living legend, the Matt Bahr in the chat.
Mr. Matt Bahr. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, man? Yeah, I was I guess we got Slam at work usually a little bit later in the day, and I was able to listen to the Joe Rogans. He had on the science dude. I can never remember his name. It's like kicked off or something on some Asian.
Kotaku? Or
Yeah, him.
Michio Kaku?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, the astrophysicist.
Yeah, I like that guy.
Yeah, he's pretty badass.
Yeah, he is. And they were talking. I guess now they're talking about quantum computers.
Yep.
That's insane, dude. And it's funny because I mean, it's just funny to me picturing it. Like, so they like little. I need like a PIM suit to like go work on a computer and like type on the little tiny keyboard that's in there or something. like that's all I picture the whole time. I'm like,
right,
oh, tiny computer, like quantum computers.
I don't. Yeah, no, I don't know if that's going to necessarily be it. They'll just be operating on the quantum level, but
yes, they're going to be computing on the atomic level rather than on 0, 1s, and zeros. It's going to be on an atomic level, and it could like decrypt anything and everything.
It will decrypt your DNA, and they will. Yeah.
Well, they were talking about that, and that's kind of cool. I mean, granted, anything could be used for a malicious purpose, but that's insanely cool. They could like maybe cure diseases that were not incurable before or something like that. And if somebody who suffers from stuff, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I just saw a study. I just saw a study where 5 people had like a microchip implanted in their head in order to hopefully cure blindness, paralysis, all this stuff.
Well, there's the I know the only one I know of about the blindness issue one is they like it's kind of almost like a full on headgear in a way. And
it tiny little
helps
microchip.
you see like light more than anything. Like you can mainly see shapes in the light. Like you don't really see like I can still see detail, for the most part. But these people who are blind and now they're seeing these things. Now I don't know like how it works for people who used to be able to see or how that would even work. But even the paralysis one, they had that guy that kicked the soccer ball. He was fully paralyzed, and they get him. It was almost like an exoskeleton or something. And he walked out, and he even kicked the soccer ball into the soccer net and stuff. It was pretty cool. So they can do stuff now, but if you think about it at a quantum level, that's insanity, dude. And he even said he's like, maybe in 10 years we'll probably have like a full on scale of it. Like it'll be good in 10 years. That's
usually how long it takes. That's usually how long it takes for technology to be adopted.
I just think it's cool that maybe in our lifetime something like that, and I say maybe because I get hit by a bus tomorrow, I don't know. But
I mean, yeah, we all could.
Anything's possible. So, but I just, stuff like that is fascinating to me, and I always find it intriguing, and And like,
it's
what
intriguing and fucking terrifying at the same time.
It is terrifying because, like, like I said, anybody can use any kind of technology or development or anything in that regard. The internet, they can use anything for a malicious reason and malicious purpose. So, how do you safeguard it? And they were explaining how you could safeguard it, which is like dual internet almost. He's talking about other things. I mean, people go listen to that Rogan podcast. He'll explain a lot better than I ever could. But it's a good one, and like I said, I like listening to that. Passes the time, but I'm listening to it, and you're learning things while you're shipping. When he has the comedians on, it's fun. It's okay.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes laughing at stuff makes you pay attention more, and you learn things while you're, a little bit of levity goes a long way.
I don't really pay attention to much at work.
Yeah.
No, it's mindless, dude. It's zap, zap, zap. The only time you ever really counting, but you can count and listen to things. But the only time I have to pay attention if an error comes up and I got to try to fix it. But
right.
But otherwise, out of shipping, it's just that everything autofills, so you don't really have to usually worry about anything.
Right.
At least, my nephew, he does the manual shipments because he can't really see the addresses too well.
Yeah.
I can do it, but I have to take my phone out and use the camera as a magnifying glass.
I hear you.
80s Made in chat.
What's up, 80s Made?
Everybody go subscribe to 80s Made. And if you're listening on the replay and you're a new creator, hit him up. He'll show your book out. It's a lot of fun. You watch a movie. So 80s is a great promoter. You get backers for sure. But he's a great promoter.
Did you see what King League posted? There's a lady who was 100% blind. They installed some kind of hardware hooked up to a camera in her sunglasses. Now she has a driver's license.
Yeah, and stuff like that's really cool. I mean,
nuts, that is terrifying.
The appointment for tomorrow is for the a retinitis pigmentosa specialist. So somebody who's like obvious. Like, I don't know why they didn't direct him to this dude a long time ago, or maybe he wasn't there. I don't know, but
it's a good question.
So we'll see what he says. Hopefully there's good news. Hopefully, if not, hey, it is what it is. But
right, but let's hope for the best, man.
Let's hope.
Hopefully, there's something that can be done.
Yeah, that'd be nice. But you got people saying hi to 80s, 80s saying hi to everybody else. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not online constantly. Like, I kind of am with the YouTubes, maybe. But even still, I'm maybe listening to music. So I don't really delve into things or dig into things. So, like, I learn about things like on Rogan or through Ethan even. Like, sometimes Ethan will be like, this just happened and tell me about it. I'm like, oh, that's cool. If it's not SJW related. But,
I think it's exhausting. I'm sorry.
And like I said,
talk to me about artwork. Talk to me about story creation. Don't with that, man.
Well, they're always out to get us. Did you see? It's like it's always never anything, but let the people who tackle it. They're better at it than I am. But there's rumors that people want Adam Driver to be Reed Richards.
Yeah, I saw the mock-up poster. I find it curious that they are not showing the Thing at all.
Maybe they just don't know who's going to play him?
Yeah.
Or what he would
look
like.
There was also that goofy-ass rumor going around that Mila Kunis was going to play.
I could hear that. That's just them being silly. That's
somebody,
the rumor.
Somebody
that's
on
somebody on Twitter being ridiculous is all that is.
Yeah, I mean, see if they can stir up shit. It's usually what it happens. You want a neck plug like the Matrix? Fuck, man. No.
I don't know if I want that.
I don't want none of that shit.
Because, I mean, as far as we all know anyway, this is reality. Like, I could touch it and feel it, interact with it. Like, even what we're going through right here isn't really reality. I can't reach out and, like, squeeze your nose. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you wouldn't want me to, but I can't do it if I felt inclined to. So this isn't really reality. This is an electronic reality in that regard. So it would be cool to do like, I know Kung Fu, but you don't know Kung Fu. An avatar of yours knows Kung Fu. You know Jack. So
you know how to access that.
You know how to access
in the program.
Yeah. So, and if it's true, if you die in the Matrix, you die in real life, then I definitely wouldn't want that because screw that. But Billy.
Well, I mean, we're coming close to that shit. All that, that posthumanism stuff.
Now, see, and that's the thing. Like, if you think, like, okay, so that's pretty much just VR. in a way.
Yeah.
We're just talking VR in a way, like a more interactive VR. So then are we going to be like Wall-E and be in the floaty chairs and just like live in VR and, you know, sip our beverages as we get bloated and tiny legs? Like,
Yeah, probably.
I kind of do want a floaty chair, though.
Yeah, no.
They look fun. Don't they look fun? You're like floating around. It's kind of like you're in a pool, but it's not. You're
Right.
floating.
I mean, they're okay. I mean,
Hey,
I just don't want to end up like, you know, I like being able to walk. I like being able to stand.
I'm not saying be permanently in, like just to have a floaty chair. Like if I'm like drawing or something, it'd be nice to have a floaty chair. That's all. You know, I want a floaty chair. Nothing wrong with it. It won't be my
What's
main
up, Miss
means
Good
of
Stuff?
transportation.
Yeah.
I said, yeah. Why are you in the chat? What are you doing?
Well, I was dropping the link to the interview videos.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Do that. Isn't Feline in the chat? Isn't she modded? Can't she do it?
Yes.
Face green smiling. StreamYard. You make me laugh.
That's funny. You making me rough.
You making me laugh. No, Billy,
That's funny.
No Matrix for me. I like knowing the real.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
as soon as they can, you know, synthetically make your you know, senses, you're fucked. As soon as they can replicate, you know, your senses synthetically to where you don't know, then, you know, you're fucked.
See,
you will never know the difference between reality and, you know, what they program.
And then it becomes addictive at that point because you could be better in the Matrix than you are in real life. So why go back to real life? You're just going to be in the Matrix, and then the next thing you know it, you're in a floaty chair.
You will own nothing, and you will be happy.
Yeah, so...
You will live in the pod, and you will eat the bugs. Fuck
that's
off.
what Billy's dream is. Let him live his dream, I say. Or stoked.
Sure.
Like I said, it's his dream. Let the man live his dream.
Yeah.
Buttons.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh.
I was gonna say before. I was gonna say something before we got into that, but no, I don't know. I don't. I could see being like moderation maybe, but there are people who get highly addicted to things, especially with dopamine hits and like, you know, the pleasure centers and.
Well, I mean, look at video games. I mean, you know, we've all been there where we stayed up way too fucking late playing a video game, and that's just a mild version of what you're talking about, man.
And I would rather stay up too late drawing, which I do quite a bit. But
yeah, well, I mean, that's at least got, you know, that at least gives you that gives you something in the end. You know, you've got achievements on video games. I mean, I'm not knocking video games. I fucking love them. I just never have time to play them.
Yeah, I don't have time to play them either. But that's not to say, hey, if I watch a movie for 2 hours, I could have played a video game for 2 hours. But the problem that comes is the movie will end. The video game goes on for a lot longer than 2 hours.
Yep,
so,
generally speaking.
Generally speaking. So, and then again, I sometimes will be realizing, like, why am I watching this person play a video game? It's the same difference. And then I end up turning it because you get stuck in the energy of them, like, screaming, oh, no, I'm dying, or something like happens. And you're like,
I know. If it's a game that I know that I won't get a chance to play, you know, like, I'll watch Razorfist play, like, Red Dead, what was it, Redemption. Revolver. Yeah, I'll watch him play that, you know, listen to him. Some fucking Star Trek game, just because I had a PC Star Trek game, you know, a long time ago. You know, I'll throw them on in the background while I'm doing something, or, you know, while I'm drawing, like I'm listening to a story. But I mean, you know, I would much rather play a game.
Yeah, I'd rather just actually play the thing rather than. I mean, and like I said, I've watched people play it, and that for a little bit is fine. But once it gets to be too long, I'm like, what am I doing? And then I kind of snap out of it.
Yeah.
Season of yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it all depends on where you want to get your entertainment from. You know, the video game has the interaction. You know, you've got the thinking, the moving. You know, you gotta interact with it. You know, now if you're watching something that's making you think, you know, you're interacting with it as well. But
We got Lord Liam in the chat. What's going on, Lord Liam?
What up, Lord Liam?
This was for you, apparently. But yeah, I just don't have time. But I mean, yeah, I can't see him. But even if I could, I wouldn't have time to play him. I'd get it there. But like Bahr, he'll stream his PPUs, and he does time limit them. So, that's a good idea.
Yeah, time limit, absolutely. Yeah, I listen, man. Sometimes video games are the only thing people have. It's important to have a lot of different things, There's rock penises in Zelda. No, am I being consumed by the blackness behind me? Yeah, I've got my Cannibal Corpse hoodie on. I have found since being up here, I actually get cold every now and then. Mm-hmm. Who knew?
Who knew the weather could be a little colder than 80 degrees?
Yeah, I don't understand how this happens.
What is this weather?
What is this chilly?
I don't understand this feeling of coldness enveloping my body. It's odd yet fascinating. I want more. But actually, that's what Ethan was looking at. Some guy talking about video games and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Before we went live, I was watching Ethan. So, yeah. And yeah, I like video games, too. I love Street Fighter 5, I think was the last one I played, or 4 or 5. That was my jam, dude. So, yeah, but that's like the last... well, Skyrim was technically like the last one I really went hardcore into. But aside from that, yeah, I just haven't played a video game in forever and a day. And I'm kind of glad because, like I said, I got so much to do. I'm working on the comic. And then if I'm working on the comic, there goes any video game, So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and my thing with video games is I always feel like, you could be doing something productive instead of sitting here playing a fucking video game. That's why I tried to make a live stream out of it.
Yeah,
and, my computer did not really like that.
But that's a good way to go about it. You're getting your content out of it. There's a productivity. You're actually engaging with people because you can look over and glance at the chat from time to time. And talk.
Say hey. I mean, people like to watch Let's Plays. They like to watch people's reactions. So, why not?
I usually do just turn up. Like if I see somebody's live and I'll turn on. I'm like, oh, I'll watch Bahr maybe for like 3 minutes. It's just I just like I'd rather be playing with you or like playing it myself or drawing. I can't draw and listen to Pew Pew. It just because they're not talking all the time. Usually it's just gunfire you're hearing or something like that. So I'm just like I can't really. If I put on maybe on my iTunes, I guess I could, but I don't know. Yeah. But then again, I have the trouble with the moving objects, and my stupid brain is like, oh, there's something moving over there, and so I'm not drawing.
Must look.
Looking at the screen.
Yeah. This is why I audiobook, my friend. This is why I audiobook. Nothing to look at. I have to listen to it. I've been listening to Larry Correia recently. I mean, I've listened to all of his Monster Hunter books fucking forever ago. But there was a new anthology book that had a couple of new little Monster Hunter short stories in it that I've been digging.
Yeah, I just gotta attach my card to Audible and then buy some stuff. There's a couple books I want to check out.
Dude.
And it would be what?
My fucking Audible list is forever long, and it's I love finding new books. New books by authors that I like, and so
I mean, it would be easier for me to consume a lot of content because I could just let it play while I'm at work, and that's 5 to 8 hours. Maybe that I'm talking about maybe pausing it or even stopping it to listen to music or something. So, like, I could consume a book pretty quickly actually through Audibles. I just have yet to put my stupid card in it. So it's another thing that I have to pay for, and I'm already paying for a lot. So I'm like, I gotta think about when I want to do it so it auto renews on a time where I'll have some money in the bank.
Right.
So yeah, but I'm already because I pay for the streaming stuff for like my mother also. Like she watches it because she canceled the cable just recently. So now like my sister and I were paying for a lot of the streaming services. So she has a slew of things to watch, but that's like almost $70 right there a month just in that. So
jeez, I'm fucking crow, dude. I was I got a message from my mom. She wants me to look into Sling TV so that now I can
I've
still,
heard of Sling
you know,
TV.
still watch her CNNs and PBS NewsHour and all that. And theoretically, it gets it gets the whatchamacallit, the damn it, totally derailed my thought train.
Why? 'Cause are there any comics called Pew Pew Pew? Well, this might refresh your thought of train. We got Billy in it. What's up, Billy?
Yo.
What's going on, man?
What's up, man?
What
The Matrix
up?
is here. It's real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're living it.
Did you send the link to Bahr? I'll send it to him.
I gotta put him back in that chat group.
No. I'll send it to him directly.
Sorry, Bahr. I forget that you're
I know. That
You know,
out of it all.
Any
And I
of
get
us-
it. I get
any
it. I'm
of
not
us-
mad at him. I
Any of us
understand.
forget, just say, in private chat, just privately message us, hey, dickwit,
Yeah.
hello.
Well, you could even say that in the chat itself, and maybe we'll
Yeah.
send it to you if we see that. But
Yeah.
yeah, and I understand why he did. I understand why he did. I'm not upset.
No, I understand, dude. I
I'm
understand,
upset
dude.
at
People
other
are...
people, though. No, I'm just kidding.
Pew, pew, pew. Yeah.
Pew pew pew. There should be a book called Pew Pew Pew.
Well, there's no Twitter mailing list, Matt Bahr. So it's like,
Twitter mailing list.
yeah,
What?
it's just like so you like send the invite out to like everybody on your little mailing list. It's like
Yeah, that's called a DM
Right.
group.
Yep.
right,
That's a
It's
DM group.
same,
That's what
but
that
different, Billy. Same, but different.
right. That's what I'm saying, man.
is. Maybe he should have my emails. I can email him the link.
Yeah, that would be good. Fax it to him.
Uh-huh.
Where are we dotting?
There are still companies that use the fax. The mighty fax to
Pooh.
get your document
What are you
across.
talking about, Leak?
What?
I don't know. Leak saying words in the chat. Everybody, make sure you like and share. If you like this content. How's it going, Billy? Good to see you. I saw you on. Did you get my super chat, Billy?
Super chat on
Ah,
where was that? Where
On
was I
on Irene's channel.
Oh, yeah, that was that.
Billy's like,
when I
you
was
were on Irene's channel, man?
No, Billy was on Irene's channel.
Yeah, I know. And Billy was
I-
like,
I-
you were in the chat, dude?
I don't remember seeing that because of how kind of awkward it got. Where I was like, kind of like the
Well-
dude sitting between like Shane Davis and John Malin were like sitting. It's like we were sitting at a bar. It was like Shane Davis and John Malin were sitting over here, and then I was right here where I am right now, and then Irene was on the other side, and they were all like talking like across at each other, and I was just sitting there like stoned as fuck. Like,
Well,
just laughing my ass off. Like,
but if you didn't see it, that means Irene didn't read it, which means I paid for something for her
Oh,
to say, and
man.
she didn't do it.
what the fuck?
How fucking
That really
dare you?
Croaks my crawl when I pay people to say stuff and they don't do it.
Right?
I told you.
How
I said.
dare you?
I said I'm going to bed now. I just wanted to say, Billy, I love you.
Oh wait, she did read that.
It's wasted
Yeah.
now.
No, she didn't. No, she don't cover for her, dude. Okay, don't lie to me. All right?
Lie to me.
Oh, yeah,
know.
that one. I totally remember her doing
I
that
know
one
she didn't read that.
specifically.
I am no longer in her radar. I get it. That's fine. She's afraid of the beard.
No, I don't think that was it at all. And I don't think adding fuel to that flame.
I
of, like,
think-
why she might have missed a super chat. Like, well, that
I think she's envious of my beard. I think that she wishes she could have a luxurious beard like mine. And so she's gatekeeping me.
you're probably right about that.
I think I'm right.
I mean, it's
mean-
the only thing that makes sense.
It's the only thing that makes sense. You know,
It's the only way to be sure.
yeah. So, Irene, if you're out there,
Burn it from orbit. Yeah.
I
What?
understand. It's okay. I forgive you, Irene. I forgive you. You won't have access to the beards. It's fine. I guess I'll hit. You'll hit the like.
Making sure.
If you want, Leak, you
All
can even hit the
ages.
thumbs down. I don't care. It's all ages.
All ages.
All ages. So, yeah, I was watching some of that. That was entertaining, Billy. You contributed a lot.
It was. it was
I
quite
have
interesting.
no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was what was that, Sunday night?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was quite interesting.
Yeah. She had on some heavy hitters, and
Well, it was like me. Yeah, it was like me and her and Matt for a while, and then Matt bounced, and then John Malin came in, and then Shane Davis came in, and
No, Shane was in before Malin.
Okay, yeah,
because
yeah,
he
they-
saw Malin in the chat, and he had Dan Lawless was on as well.
oh
That's
yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
I was watching. I
Dude,
watched, and
Lawless
I'm
is
like,
cool.
I got-
I like that
I got-
dude.
yeah, I like Dan Lawless.
Dan Lawless, yeah.
Yeah, he's cool peeps. Would like to talk to him.
Well, DM him.
Well, I will when I'm not on vacation, when I'm not
Do it now.
enjoying life to the fullest right now.
You could ask him. You could DM him. You could talk to him now. Be like, hey, I want to talk to you, Dan Lawless. He watches this. It's fine.
Oh yeah, it's totally.
Wait, why is
totally.
Billy laughing? Why did Billy just laugh? Get it?
Because we've got a loyal set of followers. And,
Are you trying
they're
to
the
say
ones that are
Dan
here.
Lawless couldn't be one of the 9 people currently watching? Are you saying that?
I'm just saying it's pretty unlikely. That's
Matt,
all.
hey, Matt Bahr, check your DMs.
I'm
Matt Bahr?
sorry, but he's probably mad I forgot to send it. We got Angela Curry in the chat. What's going on, Angela? Good to
Hello.
see you. He's probably mad at me. He's mad at me. We were on last night with 80s Made. They were talking. We were 80s
Oh, you guys
brought
were
up.
watching that movie 65?
Well, I came in really late, like towards the end. But we 80s, me and Bahr started talking Goonies 2, and it made Bahr excommunicado himself from life.
Really?
So that might not be Matt Bahr in the chat. That might be like one of his dogs or something. Posing
Because you
being
brought
Matt-
up Goonies too.
Yeah, he.
First of all, I didn't know there was a Goonies too.
It's in the production or pre-production or whatever.
Oh no! Why?
Shane Austin, Corey Feldman, Cindy Lauper was in the cast as a lunch lady. Yeah, no, I mean, and I was telling 80s, we are jumping the gun a bit. It could be great. There's always that chance, but we just don't want it. We don't want it.
You're a lot more optimistic than I
No,
am.
no,
my
no. We
friend.
were totally bashing the entire thing the whole time, dude.
No, I mean,
But I'm saying, like, we haven't seen a preview. We haven't seen anything. We don't know anything about it. So you never know. Yeah. What time is it? Oh.
we watched Lost Boys. I mean, we've both seen it a bunch, but we were hanging out and she put it on, and that movie still holds up. I still
The
like
movie
it.
holds up. It's a good movie, dude.
It's
Dude,
a good flick, good solid flick.
My 15-year-old niece will watch Lost Boys. I mean, I mean, granted, she watches it up until like the end where they all become like vampires and everything's scary. So she kind of watches it because there's cute boys. But yeah, she still watches it though. Holds up.
Yeah, it's you never look at Aerosmith the same way again. I'm just suddenly watching the teenagers get ripped apart.
Is it an Aerosmith song playing there?
Mm-hmm. Walk This Way with Run DMC, I believe.
That's right. It's been a while since Oh, that's right. It is. I'll send the link to Bahr also since he's.
You didn't see my little thing I just made?
I did, but he's not answering your little thing. That you
I know,
just
but
made.
see, I usually like, see.
Oh,
I
look
don't
at-
even see him in the chat.
Hold on. There you go. There you go. Maybe you couldn't read it because you were just too tiny. So
I don't know. Yeah, I think that's just you.
yeah, that's me. I'm blind. Hey, there's a boot. There's a boot. Let me
Okay.
click the buttons. There you go.
Click the buttons to reveal the bar.
What's going on, man?
What's up, guys?
I saw Matt Bahr
going on?
being nice to strangers today.
What?
Like, hey, do you want to team up? He's like, yeah, okay, let's team up. Like, hey, were you just shooting at me? He's like, fuck yeah, I was. He's like, of course.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, okay, yeah, okay. You want to team up, right? And he's like, yeah, let's team up. Like, I mean, you know, you dodged my sniper round, and then you made it over here enough to get within voice proximity to talk to me. So yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, once I took 2 sniper shots at you and missed and realized you had more than one guy, yeah, let's team up. Yeah. Yeah, man, I play, you know, for like 2 rounds, 2-3 rounds, and then I get off. Like, it's just enough to, like...
Scratch
kind of,
the itch.
Yeah, and to kind of, like, think about other shit. Because as soon as I start playing, I'm thinking about comics. You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, they say that's how you actually can be more productive, is to actually step away from something and make sure that you do take breaks. And even more so, like, taking breaks not when you finish things, but in the middle of finishing things is actually better, because your brain will want to go back to that thing that was like giving you dopamine, you know?
Dopamine.
I come up with all kinds of shit when I'm mowing the lawn.
Yeah.
And, like, I got a big
Mowing
lawn.
lawn's great for that.
Yeah. And, like, we have a riding lawnmower, but I still use the push lawnmower so that I'm just, like, out there pushing it. I mean, I imagine a little bit like Conan, you know, on the wheel.
Yeah, with the fucking wheel.
But I'm just like pushing this lawnmower around. But yeah, man, I just start thinking of ideas, you know, like that's where I start like problem solving stories.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Where it's like if I'm sitting here, I'm like, I don't understand. I can't get A to B. My mind is shit. But, like, if I go and mow the lawn, like, I'm like, oh, yeah, this guy could do that, and then this thing can happen, and just a matter of, like, remembering, you know, and writing it down as soon as you come back in.
Yeah, this guy can nut twice if he wears a cock ring. Totally. Fucking coming up with shit. I see what you're saying.
Do you notice how I was really well behaved when I knew I was streaming? Talking to people, because that proximity chat in Call of Duty, you know, that last couple of minutes, you know.
Yeah, you usually get a little
some mad shit, dude.
Matt Bahr turns into a 14-year-old on Xbox Live in 2003, basically.
Hey, you're playing against 14-year-olds. You might as well just sit
No,
there.
I'm pretty sure. Like,
you know,
like people want to say that, but I'm pretty sure it's a bunch of 40-year-old dudes.
But they sound like they're 14, apparently.
Oh, dude, we go like into like some deep psychic shit of just like your fucking uncle touched you last night. You know?
Well, he probably did, but no, my
I cast psychic torture.
You've got deep emotional scars from childhood traumas because your uncle made you suck his wiener. Fuck you for killing me.
You don't know.
It gets pretty.
This is totally why I don't play multiplayer on video games.
Well, yeah, Matt Bahr's the kind of person that will make another person quit. Like, I can't handle this toxicity. Like, and then Matt Bahr's like sitting over there.
Look, it's coming from the days of fucking, you know, Grand Theft Auto. You know, where it was
right.
Like, which I ended up I stopped playing because like my wife would come into my office and be like, "Who the fuck are you talking to like that?" You know. But it was just you know, I had like an office job. You know what I mean? So I would like go to work and fucking draw and like design and do shit for people that I didn't like and draw stuff that I didn't want to. And then I would come home and just fucking emotionally throw up on people in Grand Theft Auto. And then I was like, I gotta step away.
It's like one of those scream rooms over in Japan.
So now,
like,
instead of throwing up on people,
like I just
kind
haven't
of
had the
farts
time.
on people, like a little bit, you know.
I what?
I said you used to like just throw up on people emotionally, but now like you just take breaks for like an hour and like it's like farting on somebody next to the bus. Like you're just like
It's like
moving close to 'em and-
it's like crop dusting a whole bus as you walk through. You're just like,
Yeah,
I'm just kidding. Nah, it's
that's
but
enjoyable.
honestly,
as well,
a
though.
lot of the times, like I don't know, this evening, no, but like I talk to my brother. Like my brother plays, so it's almost like a FaceTime call, but with
automatic weapons.
machine, yeah, with automatic weapons and airstrikes.
Yeah, nothing wrong there.
As one does.
As
Yeah.
one does. That's what I do on the weekends.
Anyways, blah blah blah. It's
Blah,
it's
blah,
like
You're like,
blah.
you got my 6 grandma or what? Come on, we're moving into this stronghold.
grandma.
Bars
Oh
got
my
yours.
god!
You
I
know,
remember when I
you
got
said-
my
it's like you
Nintendo.
said,
My
it's like-
grandma
it's like
took that
having a
shit.
FaceTime, but with automatic weapons. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
like,
Wait, your grandma was playing your Nintendo bar?
Yeah. She would come over and
She get
hop
good at
down
it?
on fucking Mario Brothers. Yeah, she was pretty good at it. But like, yeah, I tried to show her the warp zones, and she just like wasn't into that. Like, she was like, "No, I want to fucking."
I was gonna say, that's kind of cheating, so I can understand. She wants
Yeah.
it to be the full on.
yeah, she
Experience.
wants to play it clean, yeah.
Now she's playing the big Nintendo in the sky.
She's.
You mean the Wii U?
Yeah, one of those things. I don't know. She's up there playing fucking Intellivision or whatever, Activision.
Activision?
Yeah. She's up there playing the old TurboGrafx 16 in the sky.
Oh,
Playing
dude, I love
Nephilim.
TurboGrafx 16.
Nephilim Vision. Yeah, Bonk's Adventure.
That was-
Bonk's
yeah,
Adventure.
They had that in our arcade, actually.
Dude, they had Street Fighter 1 on the TurboGrafx CD.
Oh shit. Yeah.
I remember like my buddy getting that, and I was just like, "Holy shit, we have actual arcade Street Fighter at your house right now."
What? Yeah.
Who? Neo Geo, what did they... I know they have a gaming system, but what was their...
That was the gaming. That's the gaming system. Neo Geo. SNK is the company.
SNK.
Oh, okay.
They had like the Samurai Showdown and all that.
Fatal Fury.
Yep.
Yeah. I remember I was envious of my friend.
King of the Fighters.
I remember if
Yep.
you owned that, it cost a lot more than everything else. Like, you had to be like...
Well, they were
really
actual
money.
arcade. Like basically,
Yeah,
what
you
it
were
was
getting, like,
was
an arcade box, right?
yeah. I mean, the console basically was half of an arcade board, and then the cartridges and the cells were like literal other modular halves to arcade boards. And each like retail when it first came out, like the cartridges were, I believe, $650 a piece.
Yeah, they were fucking expensive as shit. That's true.
Yeah, and the console was like cheaper than the actual. Maybe I'm wrong about that. They might have been $350 because the console might have been $550, and then each game was $350. That sounds more correct. But still, because you were going to drop. Because I remember thinking about it as like a senior in high school. I was like, $950. I could get like Neo Geo and fucking Fatal Fury, and like have arcade at my house. Like,
Yeah, it's a bit pricey. It's a bit pricey for me.
It is.
well, I mean, but yeah, what you were really paying for was hardware. You were basically you were
right.
getting the inside guts of an actual arcade cabinet. There was zero difference from like what was actually in the arcade, except for it had like a quarter taker attached to it.
Right.
Hey, I like that quarter taker.
Well, that's why those SNK machines could have all those
Shake
games
your
in them.
quarter
It would be
taker.
like Fatal Fury,
Shake your
1942,
quarter taker.
Samurai Showdown, and King of the Fighters, like and Ikari Warriors, like all in one cabinet. You'd hit the little select button. They just had a bunch of those plugged in there.
Remember leaving your quarter up on the machine so you know you're next to play? I like how everybody followed that
Yep.
rule and just didn't steal quarters.
Oh, dude, yeah, you could walk away.
You could
And
walk
like,
away.
As
Yeah, you could
long
walk
as
away
you
and
knew
know that
your
that's my
as
quarter.
long as you
Yeah.
as long as you knew your quarter, yeah.
You knew where your quarter was. Pedro, get in here. Without the wing
What's up, Pedro?
Yeah.
tips.
You know what was really dope was this comic book shop that was right up the street for me in Queens. They had you walk in and it was like a Chinese lady and she had beepers and pagers. Then she had the comic books, right? And then against the back wall, she had Tekken 3, right? So like, I would go in there and I'd pay my pager bill. I'd buy my comic books, and she was like, "Hey, how you doing? Hey, oh yeah, new Daredevil come out." Like, it was really wild. Like, because she like read it. Like, she would just be sitting there, and be like, "Hey, no Daredevil, it's good, it's pretty good." Right? But so you would like buy the comic books, and you get some change, and then you would just turn around and play like Tekken 3.
That's a good business plan.
Yeah, well, it sounds like a
It was
classic.
good, but-
Sounds like a classic like Asian media shop because that's how they kind of are. Like, I mean, like you. I mean, you
Well,
ever
it
been
was
to one
like
of those
right
places even
next
in like
to.
yeah,
There was like a
like Japantown or Chinatown? Like they'll have like books and
no.
shit in there. Like,
It was just
I'm
like
just-
the one lady. Oh, I hear what you're saying. Like inside the shop. Yeah, there was like
Right,
some
right,
other
right.
like weird little brick.
We have Mugwise in there too and everything.
Oh, I wish. But like, so at the corner there was like a bodega, and there's usually like dudes hanging outside the bodega, and then like the comic book shop was like right next to it. So you would go in there and start, get your comic books and start playing. But then eventually I started playing Tekken with the guys on the corner. You know what I mean? And then
Right.
it was eventually just like, oh yeah, hey, what's going on, guys? It was kind of cool because
fuck
You
people
start-
up with Kuma, dude.
but you know what I'm saying? Like I'd be like stumbling home at like 3 a.m, and like maybe a scenario of like, hey, a drunk white guy walking past like a corner filled with dudes might be a little nervous. You know what I mean? But instead, I was just like, I just
Those are
like
your
walked in,
Tekken
was like-
buddies.
yeah, I was like, yo, what's going on, guys? Yo, all right, yeah, I'll see y'all later.
Well,
My
Pedro
Yoshi
saw
itch.
people get stabbed because of that game. So, happy stories.
And
with
Matt
Pedro Ang.
kept from getting stabbed because of that game.
Yeah,
So
dude. And then you find out like, oh yeah, man, oh you blaze? Yeah, I fucking smoke weed. Oh shit, oh, and then like once you like smoke a couple blunts with them, then they know you're not a fucking popo,
Right.
Yeah.
5-0, and then that just kind of like
Elevates you.
Dude,
Now you
like,
okay.
open- yeah,
It's
it really does.
it's like getting like a little bump in your pay in street cred.
Yeah,
Dude, yeah, we had Tekken. Tekken
You know,
was
like,
in our
oh,
like.
You're like,
well,
holy
yeah,
shit! I think I
we're
just
like
did
shops.
middle management like on this block. Nice.
but then
I
it's
never was
wild
into-
because you start to like talk to these guys and meet these guys, and it's like, yo, they're like living at home with their families. Not like,
Mhm.
oh, you living at home with your mom. It's like that's like the culture. You know what I mean? And like the rent and like the space is so limited that it's like, yeah, most of the time they're hanging out in the corner because like their fucking apartment is filled with like relatives.
Yeah,
You know?
go there just to sleep.
that's
Yeah,
how it is.
so-
Life in the big city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
Fuck that noise.
I
No, thank you.
relate.
Not anymore. I think it's good for
I don't-
everybody to do a little bit. Maybe
Yeah,
just
no,
like
I mean,
once a weekend.
living in the big city, I
I-
don't know that
I
I'd want to
agree
do
with
that
Matt.
again.
And everybody should try black tar heroin at least once.
Nah, I
once.
think I'm
At
Please.
least one time. I mean, you
But
might
just
get,
to see if you like it.
you know, how Billy? How do you know you like something unless you try it? You gotta
Pretty
try it.
confident. Yeah, I feel pretty
Some
confident.
things
I,
I'm just not gonna rock, man.
You might like
know.
it. Might just be
Hey,
your total
Why
jam.
stop there?
You,
Why not?
you
Yeah,
might enjoy
no.
a penis in your mouth. You don't know until you try it.
Yeah. Never say never.
kinda
You
Never
know?
say never.
You ain't never gonna suck a dick. Never say never, bro.
No, you
might
don't
get
know.
hooked
Have you
on
tried
black
it?
tar.
Have you tried it?
You could be like, man, I'm never gonna take adrenochrome. There's like definitely some things I will never
In the
do.
summer,
Definitely.
on a hot day, you know.
Hot time, summer in the city.
city.
Back of my neck getting dirty and gritty.
Oh,
I
adrenochrome
went.
is
See, I
perfect.
lived in Fort Lauderdale
Adrenochrome
for a
is
while.
perfect
I
on
liked
those like
it.
cold winter nights, just when you need to boost up your metabolism a little bit.
Yeah, man, there ain't shit going on, just do a little heroin, Not
Yeah.
out, wake up 2 days later.
I hear it's fantastic.
yeah, no.
Pretty good.
I'm not gonna lie. Do it again.
Mhm.
It's just scary. Like every time I saw somebody like fucking with it, it just didn't look like a good scene.
Oh, it's
You know?
totally not a
It's
good
called
scene.
black tar. Yeah.
Like,
No, I know, but you know what I mean. Like,
The scene is horrific.
Hey, I saw some guys doing some heroin the other day. It was actually pretty nice. It was lovely. They had an ambiance going on. There's some candles lit. It's
no, I
wonderful.
mean like yeah, you
Scented?
call it black tar. I mean, I figured that could just be like fucking like name branding it. You know what I mean? Like some
Well,
weed is called whatever.
Well, it
the
is
fuck,
because
you know.
if you can get some of the China White, that's like
gorilla
Ooh,
tits.
China white.
Yeah, see, China white is nice. People want white China in their house.
Oh, dude.
Everybody.
The China White is fucking my favorite kind of fucking Caucasian China.
Oh my god. White China. White Chinese porcelain.
Like, share, subscribe, everybody.
China White.
Like, share, subscribe.
Frog G is all ages. This
Frog G is
show
all
is
ages.
definitely not.
I knew a guy.
Always.
It was like he was in my class. Like he was in my drawing classes, right? First semester, right? When I'm in my third semester, right, or third year, he's like, he comes into the fucking restaurant that I'm working at. It was called the Mayrose Diner, right? And I'm like, he walks by me, and I'm like, what the fuck was that? And I forgot his name. It was like Steve or something like that. Maybe it was like, or Stefan. I don't know, but it was like an S name, right? So he like walks into the bathroom, and I'm like, what the fuck? And there, I was like, yeah, I fucking know that guy. Who is that guy? Yeah, I know him. And he's like locked in there. He's like locked in there for like fucking 5 minutes, then 10 minutes, and the manager fucking knocks back on the door. Then the fucking door like finally opens up, and he like fucking just kind of like stumbles out, and I'm like, yo, what's going on, man? And I call his name. I remember it was like, let's just say Steven. I was like, yo, Steven. And he like fucking looked at me, and like he didn't even fucking like know me. You know what I mean? He was completely glazed the fuck over and just like walked out, right?
That sounds like some good shit.
And then it was like, oh, well, what the fuck? And so we go in the bathroom, and there was like fucking blood on the floor and shit, dude. It was like,
Jesus.
I was like, fuck. So just like, hey, man, like, do you want to get high? And be like, yeah, what do you got? Oh, I got this shit. You're gonna get blood everywhere, and you're just gonna be all fucking retarded looking.
I think if you know what you're doing, the blood doesn't necessarily get everywhere, Bahr.
Whatever, dude. I'm just saying. I mean,
yeah, and especially if you have a buddy, you know,
Stick
like
with-
to deal with,
well,
you know,
like Black Sabbath says, you need someone to help you stick the needle in. You know.
oh, absolutely. Oh,
see,
yeah, it was gnarly.
That's the best way.
That's the
So
You gotta have a partner. You gotta have a
it's-
friend.
Well, then it's the interaction. You
Definitely
can like
a
push
hot
it
black
slow.
chick.
It's a community event, really.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
just
it brings people
like,
together.
Like push the puncher slow. And you're like, oh no, wait, no, back it off a little bit. Okay, now push
Oh
it
my
in
God.
again.
Isn't it say
No,
it
in and
takes
out.
a village?
In and
Isn't
out.
that- isn't that the
Yeah, it takes a
saying?
village
It
to
takes
do
a village
black tar heroin. Yeah.
to get
Yeah.
some really good black tar heroin.
I like it how Kingly. Okay, you better be dropping a link. All right, good. 2023, and then a link. No one knows what that means. All right, good job, Blake.
It says, "Hell hath no fury like a mother's rage." It's the link for his Neon Revenant.
Why doesn't he say Neon Revenant and then post the link?
Well, it kind of got run together. It's all there. StreamYards didn't do you any favors
Maybe,
on that
maybe
one, Bob.
he's on black tar heroin. That's why it really
I
is.
mean, anything's possible, I suppose.
So do you got that guy's number still?
Wait, Bahr? You're talking to Bahr. Bahr.
Yeah.
No, I
Hey,
don't.
Sounds like he's got the hookup.
Billy,
Dude, my
you
friend-
need to lose that number.
My friend lives in New Orleans. He could probably hook you up really easily. You know, just
It's
walk up
fucking-
to anybody.
2020 something. It's 2023. You can get this shit
I don't even
online,
know
right?
the year.
I don't even know. Does it matter what year it is? These native numbers.
It's
Not
fucking
really.
current year, Billy.
Billy,
It's 2020 something, man.
it's a day of the week, dude.
It's current year.
It's one of the days
Just
of the
go
week, dude.
online and hit the fucking Silk Road to buy your black tar
Is
heroin.
even Silk Road a real thing anymore?
Nah, it got taken down. That guy's like in federal prison.
I don't even know what the silk.
Speaking of hot tar heroin,
Mostly
he's,
because he did a better
smuggling
job
it
at
in
selling
so
shit
that
than they did.
Sucking it off.
It was an online website on the dark web where you could pretty much buy like anything.
Anything.
Check out the interviews.
Do you remember the first What We Do in the Shadows? He was like, "Let me do my dark bidding on the internet."
He's like, I'm bidding on this eBay item right now.
I'm doing my dark bit.
I heard they're good. I haven't seen them.
What this? I haven't watched the show. I'm just referring
thank you,
to
Feline.
the movie.
Oh, the movie. I haven't seen the movie either.
Oh, it's fucking awesome, dude.
That's what I hear.
Pretty funny.
Isn't that Taika?
Yeah.
Taika Waititi.
It's him doing good content.
Okay, man. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's him doing his thing. Like, stay in your lane, motherfucker.
Dude,
Like, that's
it's
your
like
lane.
it's like him when he's doing his own material.
Don't do
I like him.
superhero shit.
Yeah.
Stay away from the superhero
You know
shit.
what? I'm gonna be honest.
Stay
Even
with your,
the one Thor
stay
was
with
good.
your little dealio.
I'll even give him the one Thor.
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok.
Well, yes, because he didn't write Ragnarok. He just, I think, directed it.
I know. It's, you
But
know,
I
because
think
it didn't have any
something to do with
fucking
the
goats
look
in
of
it.
though, didn't he?
He had what?
Yeah, man, the fucking goats, dude. Jesus fuck.
Yeah, my nephew. Dude, my
I'm not even
nephew.
gonna get mad. I'm not spurging on it. I'm not gonna get mad. I don't care.
Well, no, but I mean, my
Good for
nephew,
them.
14 years old, he watched it. He didn't even like it. And he's 14. So that'll tell you how great it was. The kid didn't even like it.
Horrible.
I saw Mario. Saw Super Mario Brothers.
How was
Mario looks like it was actually fun.
It was fun. It was a good movie. Everybody should go watch it. It's entertaining. It's a good fun. It's like it's a video game. It's a video game.
Yeah. That's
I
what
like
it looks
video
like.
games.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like
it's,
that,
there you go. You'll like it. Take the family.
I heard the only part that was kind of the for fans that might be the low point was that the characterization of how Donkey Kong was voiced was probably
Honestly, dude, he wasn't Seth Rogen'd out. He
yeah, but he did his laugh.
It was honestly it didn't annoy me all that much. It wasn't super bad. I thought you were going to talk about the part where Mario does black tar heroin. I thought you thought
No.
that people didn't like. No.
I mean, they might take offense to that. They
I
might
like
not
how
be
they
happy with
explained
it.
away the video game voices, though. I thought that was kind of funny.
That was clever. I like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. I was like I really want him to talk like that, but then the way they did it, I'm like, that makes sense now. Okay.
It's
I
their
almost
their
bought
advertising.
the Dungeons and Dragons from everybody saying how like it's actually pretty good.
I heard
You saw
again from somebody today that it was really good.
Dude, my
Yeah.
friend and I
haven't
we used
seen
to
it, but I think I will.
my friend and I used to play D&D. He still is like avidly like huge into it, and like he doesn't
That
play
was
really,
all-
but he loves it. He might. I think he's playing a little bit now, but we
Dude,
played like
it's got
20
a bunch
years.
of real.
He
It's got
liked
a
it.
bunch of real places, like from all the fucking enchanted or not enchanted realms. The
Forgotten Realms.
the Forgotten Realms fucking books. That like the fucking movies actually got fucking Baldur's Gate. They like actually travel through Baldur's Gate and go to Icewind Dale and shit. And I was like, wait, what?
That's cool.
Like, yeah, they go to the like they don't actually see Driz, but they actually go to the Underdark at one point and like see like some drow and shit. And I was like, wait, what? Like, so this is like a legit
Interesting.
fucking D&D movie? He's like, yeah, it's like an actual like D&D movie. I was like, oh, okay, well. And it's somebody I super trust, like with.
That's
like,
what I'm saying. My
fans
friend,
and shit.
I
was like,
because we played D&D. He's
yeah.
adamant about like what the quality of it is. He
I'm like, I'm like the way I'm just was scared because the way they were marketing it, it looked like another fucking Marlon Wayans fucking D&D movie.
Ooh.
Oh, dude, that was so bad. So bad. It's like we're gonna
Not
get-
Marlon Wayans' fault, that's for sure. But damn,
But
that movie
still.
was rough.
You know that there's a writer, this sci-fi writer named T.C. McCarthy. I'm looking at his books because he gave me his books, but he's like contacted me and was like, "Hey man, we're gonna start doing some D&D. Do you want to get involved?" And like, I've never played it.
It's
Oh,
fun, man.
I thought he meant like he's gonna start doing some D&D work, and if you wanted in on it.
No, I mean he
Well, that'd
did
be
say that I could take any of his books and turn them into graphic novels for a low licensing fee of free.
That's pretty
That's cool.
Yeah, he's got some pretty cool like future
Maybe you can
war
get that
shit where
price
they're like
down a
fighting
little bit.
underground because the surface is all fucked up. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, I wonder if you could haggle on that price though.
Yeah, you should haggle that price down more.
For free?
Yeah,
Free fitty.
Like you gotta pay me, Ben.
I know. Like
Oh,
that's
yeah,
what
yeah.
I'm saying. Like, see if he'll do it on pro bono where he pays you.
I say good luck on that endeavor.
No, because then once somebody's paying me, then that becomes. I feel like that's like.
That's a job.
It becomes work for hire. Yeah. I'm like, and then I gotta like listen to him.
Fucking file his W-2s and shit. I know, fuck all that.
Hey, I was thinking maybe on page 5 you could shut your fucking face.
Dude, I actually got my taxes
Just
back in the mail the other day, and I was like, wait, what the fuck? I forgot to sign the actual last page.
You suck at life.
I know. Fucking idiot.
Why are all these? What is this one?
Right?
It's just says Jeremy. Oh, Jeremy Irons. Oh, I thought it was a link. I just
Thinking that movie.
Yeah, but Jeremy Irons is that's not his fault. The script sucks.
Oh, Jamie.
Hey, Hocky.
What's up, Hocky? You have the link, Hocky. You should come in.
I like Jimmy Irons and all kinds of shit that I see him in. I just saw him in something called the Margin Call. Margin Call.
Marriott
Where it's
Michael's
all
Call.
about like, he's like, okay, tell me like I'm a small child, like I'm a golden retriever. Why are we fucking collapsing right now at 3 a.m? And then it has like the Zachary Quinto guy that plays Spot. He's like,
Oh yeah. Interesting.
he said, he's like, well, sir, we actually own this stuff, and it's tranches made up of these equities, and we're fucked. Okay, great. Well, fuck it. Let's sell it all. We don't tell anybody.
You're really selling me on this movie, Bahr. I like the
Dude, it's a good
reenactment.
movie. It's not the movie with Ryan Gosling, The Big Short. That's another one. That's another good movie. But they're basically like talking about the same event. You know, the whole like mortgage bubble popping and like.
Wasn't Jeremy Irons in Lolita?
Oh, I think I remember that movie.
He was like,
It was about the stock market crash, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I watched that movie.
And everybody
a long
was
time ago.
freaking out. Everybody was like, "Holy fuck, it's gonna ruin the economy!" But then at the end of the movie, they were just like, "Yeah, nothing happened. Fucking government came in and saved everybody. Everybody got fucking golden parachutes, and yeah, we're just moving on."
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically like, yeah, the bubble kind of popped. Government came in to help, and now we're back to just like start slowly fucking like growing the bubble again.
Yeah.
It's really
Yeah,
interesting
it's-
though, because like some of that stuff, you're like, "What's a tranche? What the fuck is equity? Why is it?" You know, but like once you start watching it, it's really, really interesting.
Hockey missed his train.
Blah 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 blah.
No.
Hockey
I'm
train.
talking to the no blah blah blahs. We're listening
You know what's
to
better
the
than a
movie about Lolita?
You know what's better than a tranche though?
Hockey boys.
Squanch.
Squanch and Tranche.
Squanch it. Squanch it.
Oh,
What's a
hockey
squanching?
squanching them the train.
Hockey's gonna squanchy on the train.
He's gonna squanch that train hard.
You think
Really?
he's gonna bang the train?
Like Bigfoot on a train?
Like squanching it.
It sounds like he's
That's
gonna bang the
squanch.
train.
Squanch.
Sounds like he's gonna have sex with the train. That's what it sounds like.
Squanch.
No. He's gonna do some serious squanching on that train.
That sounds like it means he's gonna have sex.
No, it's
I
not.
mean,
He's
no,
gonna take a
dude.
serious
There's
nap,
nothing
man.
squanchy about squanching it. It's just being
That sounds
squanchy.
sexual.
Who the squanch are you squanching
We're
right
being
now?
so
That
squanchy.
sounds like the horizontal mambo.
The Smurfs on acid.
Kinda. That's kinda what it is. Do you remember that shit? What movie is that? What show is that from?
Rick and
Smurfs.
Morty.
Rick and Morty, dude. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I didn't
it was
watch
from Rick and Morty, and we had this little guy, and he was like
Named Squanchy.
squanchy. And he's like, hey, let's go squanch. And somebody was like, all right, well, let's go squanch my squanch. And they're like, ew.
I thought.
What are you talking about?
Did Hockey already leave for Africa?
Fuck.
He's out of Africa.
He's out.
Ooh.
Hockey's out of Africa. Where'd he go?
To Africa.
How is he out of Africa if he went to Africa?
He's not to
Did
Africa
you go down
yet.
to the rains down in Africa?
They're not in a rush today.
Very much hate you both.
I don't know what's happening. Why? Hockey, just jump in here if you're waiting an hour and a half.
That's your favorite song, is it?
Frog Leap Studios does a fantastic version of that. It's
Why do I come
probably
here,
the best
Hockey?
version on the
I'm
internet.
highlighting every one of your comments.
Ski-bop-bop-the-diddly-doo.
Why do I come here?
Why do I come here? I highlighted every single one of your comments, and we've interacted.
I don't know
with you.
why. I
What
don't know
more
why
do you
I
want?
come here.
What
Why
more
do
do
you
you?
come here, Hockey?
come
other
here
than
'cause
the
you're our
love we fucking
friend.
shower you with, you fucker.
You piece of fucking
Piece of shit. You fucking love sponge.
You love sponge.
That's all you do. You fucking absorb our fucking love, and then you stink.
Yes, you
Like
are
a-
on your
What,
phone.
like
Hockey.
a musty sponge?
A musty love sponge.
I'm glad Hockey knows that he's on his phone. I even knew you were on your phone, Hockey. You're at a train station. It would be very difficult for you to be on your computer at the train station.
No,
You don't know what kind of mobile setup Hockey's got. He might
This
be,
is true.
you
I
know.
take it back.
Dude,
You're right, Luke.
He's got like a tower on one knee, and he's got like a keyboard and a monitor on the other.
No, he's just got a push cart. He's got a push cart with a
Oh.
generator on it,
No,
so that way he
he's
can
got his
power his
kids.
computer.
His kids, dude. It looks like a fucking scene out of Mad Max. Like one of the kids is
No,
like
I imagine when
holding
they
strapped
were-
on
a
with this
computer on his
tower.
back like a computer.
I imagine that when he left Australia, it was like the rescuers down under, like him and the family, like hopped in, a sardine can on the back of a
Jesus.
big albatross.
Titty
And they
titty bang
fucking-
bang.
And the albatross fucking waddled down the edge of a building and hit Hockey and his family.
He like
You,
flew
you
off
do
the
know
top.
Hockey's
Front
a
of the car and,
full-size
fled
person,
to
right?
eat.
Albatrosses are pretty big.
I know they are, but
But
still.
still, it's
Years.
funny to think about Hockey and his little family all getting on the back of a big seagull.
King Lake, you listen to this stream because it's the longest, one of the longest-running Tuesday night shows on the Twitters and the YouTubes.
Dude, we're like a
He's like
fucking
a
that
show.
wrestling shit that used to be on USA. This is a show you can count on being here
You're up all
every
night.
Tuesday night. Like
Every Tuesday night.
fucking
Yeah.
Tuesday night fucking slam and shit.
We keep popping up like a bad case of herpes.
There's no topic.
We're just
no
a
time.
lot more entertaining, hopefully.
More entertaining than herpes? How could you be more entertaining than herpes? I mean, that's a gift that keeps on giving.
Not possible.
Not possible, my friend.
Yeah.
You could
You know,
spread it
just,
around
I
to
got-
everyone.
I got-
give it
I
to all
got-
your friends.
Goals.
Give it to all your
To
friends.
talk about herpes, let's talk about Myrtle Beach. Holy
Wait, did you talk about
I-
herpes at Myrtle Beach? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah. I like moved to Myrtle Beach, the Grand Strand area, and the number of people out of the quote unquote locals from Myrtle Beach area, the Grand Strand, that have herpes is
Or they just-
insane, dude.
Were they walking around with their pieces out, being like, "Hey, look at this! Look at what I got!"
No. You just like
I got the
it's
herpes.
like
They got
oh,
the
what,
herpes. I don't know why they're
that's
Italian,
not-
but
no, you just like apparently like there was a couple of summers where like herpes rolled in and
So, yo, what's up? Herpes.
yeah, well it's okay. So like at one point, this is how it's like Myrtle Beach would close
It's me.
down.
It's the son of Vista.
It's me in your mouth. It's a sore. It's a sore in your mouth.
Sorry, don't pick me. I
It's
make you
open
bleed.
the sore in your genitals.
Oh wait. Hockey said he's been in here forever. 1 minute ago. He's in the back.
Yeah, I
So
see him.
so Myrtle
see
Beach
what
was
he's doing.
closed down, and everybody would leave Myrtle Beach except for the locals. So you had like this like group of locals that were there. And apparently, like
Itchy.
herpes,
Oh, itchy
herpes
everywhere.
got introduced, and it just kind of like traveled around like large patches of locals. That's kind of
Gross.
fucked up.
That's pretty. Yeah. So Myrtle Beach is infested with herpes. Now I know.
Yeah.
Don't
yeah,
bang
yeah,
people
yeah.
at Myrtle
If
Beach.
you go to Myrtle Beach, be like, "Are you a local?" You fucking.
You're out. You're
I mean,
done.
you should always strap up.
So,
Holy
Hockey,
shit.
are you at Myrtle Beach or are you at
Hockey, always
Africa?
strap up.
Yeah, Myrtle Beach. See,
Hockey's at Myrtle Beach.
There's the beach.
Make sure you
There's the beach
budgie.
right there.
You make sure you budgie your smuggler.
Yeah, that's it. It's
That's
really
amazing.
windy.
It's really windy. I can
Are
hear
you in
it.
Africa right yet?
Yeah. No, not yet.
Why
He's
aren't
out
you
of
in
couple of
Africa. I
days.
told you he's
in
out of Africa.
Australia. He's out of Africa. You're in Australia right now.
Damn it,
This is
Billy.
amazing. Why are we looking at your fucking face? Show us Australia some more.
Yeah, we want to see the Aussies.
Where's
We want to
Australia?
see the natives.
Where's the sheep?
Let's see. Turn the camera around. Turn it
I'm
around.
at a train. I'm at a train station. What do you do?
Do the trains ride on the other side? Do they
We're
go
the
on
kangaroos.
cars?
Yeah.
Not at the
The
train.
kangaroos will be along shortly.
Are
Do
they,
you guys have rocks there? What are the rocks?
Hard.
Look at all that. How old is that building? It's all like
It's a cool
brick and
building.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Probably
Is that a trash
100 years
can? Can
old.
you show us what an Australian trash can looks like? That was fucking crazy.
You have to put
I
in
thought
trash
they were-
can from the other side because it's on the other side of
Oh,
the
look at that.
equation.
Weird.
Look
It
at that
has
trash can. That's a
garbage on
giant
it.
trash
Oh
can.
my
I
god.
can read that. That's
Does the
fucking
trash
crazy.
go in from the bottom and then
expect
fill from the
that-
top because it's on the other
No.
side? Of the
I would have
equation?
really liked it if the trash can was in the shape of a kangaroo and the trash part was
Yeah.
its pouch.
Yeah.
They actually had that at a zoo in Fort Wayne when I was a
Yeah,
kid.
that should be there in Australia then.
Where's the wildlife,
The
dude?
kangaroos are
I'm
inside.
at a train station. I'm going for a walk, so maybe I'll find some.
You're going for a
Wild-
walk?
What are you
Like and
talking
share,
about?
guys. Like
What are
and
you talking
share.
about?
This is
The wildlife is
amazing.
inside the train station. He's
Alright,
trying to
linking
get
back.
away from the kids right now.
dude.
All right,
Yeah,
let's
the
find
kids-
us.
Other side of the fucking planet. This is
Dude.
2020.
Oh, geez.
You'll get it, Bahr, eventually.
2023.
There's nothing here.
So
Like,
we can write shit down like that.
Well, come on, turn
But
over a
see,
rock. There's a giant spider
nothing.
somewhere.
Right? There's a giant spider. There's something there that wants to kill you, probably.
Everything around him is poison.
Oh my god.
It's really windy there. He can't because it's
Yeah,
windy.
we don't need to
He
hear
needs
you. Just
Yeah,
show
we
us
just need to
shit.
see the wildlife. Yeah.
What is that?
Uh,
A fucking parking lot?
Look out for the emus.
What kind of parking lot
This is
that?
like downtown
Some kind of
Cleveland.
weird
What is
government-
this?
It's like some kind of impound.
Damn, they got clouds just
there's
like
nothing here.
It's crazy.
It looks like Hocky's in Chicago.
Yo, their clouds look like koalas and kangaroos. That's crazy. Look at that.
us.
Look at that. It's a fucking wombat in the cloud. That's crazy.
This is another country.
Okay, that's a tree. That's like an Australian-looking tree right there, right?
We're living at we're
Nah,
we're
fuck
looking
that
at Australia.
cedar-looking shit. There you go.
There you go. Look at that. That's
Yeah,
picturesque.
look at that.
Seriously
Eucalyptus?
entertained.
Look at
Is that a
that.
eucalyptus tree?
Like, share, and subscribe. Eucalyptus.
Is that a eucalyptus?
Go
Yeah.
eat the eucalyptus.
Yeah,
If it's good enough-
You're supposed to
For a
rub it
koala?
up on your foreskin. It
Yeah.
keeps the hair from growing on your.
Never heard
Well,
that.
that's what they have down in Australia. They have hairy foreskins. You didn't know that?
I did not know
I
that.
did
Is that
not.
true, Hockey?
Not that I know of.
Oh, he didn't answer right away, so I'm gonna say it's true. We got Art of Roy in the chat. What's going on, Roy?
Art of Roy.
Pew, pew.
You can see a toilet. Look, there's the dunny.
Oh,
There you
wait,
go.
wait. This is
You see the dunny?
groundbreaking. The dunny? What's a dunny? Is that the
The
toilet that's
dunny?
called a dunny?
Yeah,
we call it
it's a
a-
toilet.
That's
We call it a crapper.
it's
Yeah.
Yeah, we have about
that's
1 million names for the toilet. So there you go. There's the toilet, the station. That's exciting, isn't it?
That was a nice dunny.
There's the dunny.
Yeah.
We
There's
call
the
it
loo.
the John or
There's
the Lou. You know, we have
The
two
shit
other
out.
male names.
the shit house, the porcelain throne, the long drop.
The dentist.
The long
there
drop.
are some names that are just universal.
I like the long drop.
What about the water
The long
closet?
drop.
I always thought that was very polite. When I went to Europe, everything said WC. I was like, what the fuck is WC?
Oh, yeah.
Water closet. That's kind
Yeah,
of nice.
I didn't know what that meant either when I saw that shit.
It's for you. You go and you make water.
Water closet. I was like, what the
It's also connected to water.
Haven't been to Europe. Froze.
Neither have I.
You should go.
Do they have
I-
like
I was
public
gonna.
urinals in Australia?
Yeah, not in that loo though. That was a pretty basic loo.
He just called the dunny a loo.
That was one thing that I saw that was pretty cool in Europe, where like it was like outdoor urinals. It was like these weird little like
Oh.
metal things.
That's called a tree bar.
that had no. It was they were like designed like you would walk in to have like a little bit of privacy, but you were basically just like peeing onto a grate, and it was like just directly into a because it was basically
What?
like if you're drunk you could just kind of like stumble into it. Because they didn't want people pissing all over the city, and they knew people were going to be fucked
So
up.
they made little fucking piss stations?
Yes, dude.
Probably a good idea.
I'm gonna look it up for you.
I mean, cut down on the smell of piss all over the city.
Yeah.
I'm wondering. I'm betting San Francisco could probably benefit.
Yeah, I think San Francisco needs a little more than just piss stations, though. I think they need like full-on crap shacks.
I'm going to the crap Shack, guys.
Oh, you didn't grab it. Oh, okay.
Crap shack.
A train might be coming.
Called a pea curl.
Oh, the train's coming?
Not our train, but going the other direction.
Let me see it.
Oh,
Might be.
I'm gonna say, is it
I
the
don't know.
one?
It's not. I'll let you know. I thought
No,
it
let me
was
see, I want to see
coming.
the
but
train. Let me see the train.
Is it the one headed to Hogwarts?
I don't know.
What's this?
When's
I
the
thought
one?
I heard.
When's the one for
It might not be
Hogwarts,
coming.
Steve?
Yeah. I'll let you know when it's.
It's exciting. I can't wait.
Soon.
What's this, Bar?
This is the P station, but it's called a P curl. So you could just like, here's the, the canals, and you just kind of like walk up to it, and then you pee on there. And there's even like super old ones like that.
You pee on there.
Yeah, on the marble or whatever.
On just there, like that.
You climb in there and you just kind of piss on those spikes over there.
And then pee on it.
So there's chicks, they go over there and they just squat on down.
Yeah, the chicks, they squat and they like lean up against it. It's kind of crazy.
It's fascinating.
Yeah.
I know.
Where's that at?
The Europeans are such more advanced than us.
I go down to like downtown Athens sometimes, and like some back streets just reek of piss. You're like, oh my god, somebody's pissing over here.
That was me.
Cultured. There you go. Now you know.
Cultured.
You're cultured.
Advanced. They're advanced over there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, sure.
What part of Europe is that in? Is that everywhere, or is that just in one place?
That was in Amsterdam, is where I saw it. And that's where that was.
Yeah. Wouldn't surprise me. It sounds like something Amsterdam would do.
Yeah.
Is that George Michael next to that glory hole?
He's no longer
Well, you
with
gotta
it.
wake him up before you come. Wake me up before you come.
Thank you. I did not need that.
Yes, you did. You're welcome.
Nope.
That's what I do.
Yeah, no,
That's why we're here.
no.
Yeah. See, Bahr singing it now. It's fine.
Now, wasn't the show supposed to be on Jimmy's this week?
Yeah, he couldn't host for some reason. He said he was going to be here, though, right?
I thought he was
did.
going to be here. Yeah, he did say he was going to be here, but so you never know. Traffic, or he could have forgotten already.
Yeah, I mean,
which is possible. I sent him.
It's only been a month.
I'm pretty sure I sent him the link. I think I sent him the link. I hope I sent him the link.
I mean, he's in TOPicLESS.
Yeah, I sent him the link. But I sent him like privately.
Yeah.
Nice guy like that. Except I didn't send Bahr the link.
I mean, I hope everything's okay.
I'm sure it's fine.
But yeah, he's got a lot going on with Dragon Rage. He's trying to finish it up. He said he was going to be here tonight and he was going to work on it, but again, you never know what traffic is like.
He could be here already. He's just so short. It's tough to see him.
True.
It's true. I hear he's a very short.
Takes a while
lad.
to see people when they're that short.
It does.
Like for them to come into view,
They're shorter than me.
It's a perspective thing. It's trippy.
Some things you gotta put them in perspective. What do you guys think about a Comics Gate Indigo, like a Comics Gate branch umbrella like Image Comics? Do you think that's ever feasible?
No.
Why not?
It's because we're indie comics, man.
That's literally like what we are walking away from or not wanting to do. I feel like
Wouldn't it make it easier to
if
find
anything,
product,
you could be
though?
like, yeah, we're all fucking like north of the wall. Like that's sometimes I joke about it. Like we're all north of the wall. Like, we're
No,
all,
because I would,
our own people.
I guess, as an indie creator, I still want to just be thought of as an indie creator in the space at large, not one particular indie group. Like it's like I would.
Indie comics,
I'd like to
man.
be in an indie publication, like where I'm like next to the same people as like Brian Polito and people in Comicsgate and like some fucking people that are like putting out like weird fucking manga books that aren't even translated to English, but like there's a market for that. Like, yeah, I want to be just put into the like I've always said, like I want to be put on the rack that I used to go to that wasn't the mainstream rack. You'd go to it and there'd be a bunch of like Mirage and
Yeah, but Mirage had more than one book. Like they had a lot of
but then it
books.
was Dark Horse and Studio Proteus and like
But that's what I'm
those
talking about. Like they had lots of books. So...
I know, but see, like I think of like us as just that rack now, where it's like, look, there's fucking Unhinged Entertainment, there's fucking Death Metal Hero, there's got your six comics, there's Ad Hoc Art, you know, like
Yeah.
there's Splatto, you know, there's all caps.
Yeah.
There's the
you know.
caps. Yeah,
It's putting in the work, you know, with a name to, you know, rally under. It's you know, who's publishing, you know, divvies up the rights, you know, who does this and that and everything else.
I think it would be good. I think it behooves people. Like I don't think that it would be detrimental to anyone's plan, but it would be one avenue to possibly pursue. Is like if you want to collaborate with another creator specifically for the purpose of them publishing your book, because you know it'll reach a wider audience.
Talk
and
to them, then.
I'll use the example of like Peter Samedi. Like say you already like, you know, had enough like to make, you know, a monthly book that was going to come out for you know, because I think Pete's thing is like he wants to see at least 3 issues done, and like he doesn't want to do anything longer than or shorter than 6. So it's like, yeah, like
totally understandable.
Like if you've already done like your campaigns and stuff, but then you're like, man, like I know that like Alterna's in a bunch of places, and they'd be able to print out my comic book on a cool newsprint like look. I wonder if I should do that. You know, like I think that would be same thing with like if somebody wanted to approach Ethan and be like, hey, will you publish my book through all caps? He could say yes or no. You know.
Right. Well,
right.
Yeah, he'd probably say no. And Lord Liam's asking, what about printing and distribution? Well, unified printing and distribution.
No.
Oh,
Even publishers now don't use unified printing and distribution.
Nope.
I mean, like
distribution is so much more fractured now than it has been for, you know, decades. You know, Diamond had a fucking chokehold on the distribution of comics.
Yeah, like I mean, but like even a huge book publisher like Simon and Schuster and stuff, like all their books aren't printed through one printer, and they're one of the largest, you know, publications like book publishers in the world. Like they you know, contract out to different companies to fucking print different books. So it's even there. It's like I don't think we're trying to do decentralized, we're not trying to centralize.
And see, that's the thing with Indiegogo is kind of like at first anyway, before the shadow banning, it was kind of like a centralized area of decentralization. Like, you know what I mean? Like we were all there.
It was a place to find, you know, a bunch of creators.
But now everybody's like it's spread out a little bit. It's
I don't see
more
what the big deal is, because I always figured we were always on borrowed time at Indiegogo from day one.
You thought so?
That's just any store, man. That's just any place. Like I mean, you're only gonna sell so many hot dogs on one corner before you need to fucking move to another corner.
Indiegogo makes more money off of their technology shit than they do off of...
I mean, you can still sell your hot dogs at that vendor. You could also go to another vendor and branch out your hot dogs.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Kickstarter is an actual household name.
Yeah.
Right.
Indiegogo, people don't know what even the fuck it is.
True. Well, there's also plenty of people who don't know what Kickstarter is. But
well, yeah. But I'm just saying, but Kickstarter is an actual like what? No, I'm just saying from actual like internet search statistics and members that have joined the website. I think that Kickstarter is right behind Netflix and Amazon for fastest growth of any like startup. Like where they had like over 1 million accounts within like 2 years time of launching their website, and you know, and the times Kickstarter was searched through search engines was, you know, like peaked out at like a certain point. So, like Kickstarter is an actual what they call a household name, where like even people that don't go there and have never been there have heard the word and kind of know what it
I'll
is.
agree with that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, because you try to tell people I'm on Indiegogo and just going, what's that? But if you say, oh, you know, I'm on something like Kickstarter, and they'll go, oh, Kickstarter, yeah.
It's pretty much Target, you know?
Right.
Even if you've never been to a Target, it's like, well, we don't have Target by me. It's like, yeah, okay, well, I get that, but you've heard of the fucking place with the red circle and fucking
Majority of the
You've
people
seen the
have
commercials.
heard of it, yeah.
yeah.
Majority of people have heard of it. True. Yeah. Just
A train will be coming in.
I mean, and the
Alright.
projects that have funded on Kickstarter are like fucking mad crazy. Like, you know, like the big ones like Star Citizen and shit like that. I mean, it's like that website has funneled way more money, you know, and because of that is, I would assume, is a much larger thing. I'm just saying like that. It's like I think everybody should be putting their comic in every fucking store.
Yeah, man, that's the beauty
I think it
of
should be-
having
I
an
think-
open market like
Yeah,
that.
Jason, there's a train.
train.
Here comes the train.
Shit!
Train's coming.
Oh my god, it's like Spirited Away.
It's like Spirited Away.
You
Holy
fucking
shit!
Look at that. It's an Australian train right there.
So what is that runoff of, like koala poo?
Yes.
Yeah. What is the square poop?
Electricity.
Yeah,
Right?
I was about to say the square poop.
Electricity.
The square poop, the wombat poop.
Well, that's what they can stack
It's a
it
new
easier.
thing.
It's
a
new to
new thing called
Australia.
electricity.
Electricity.
Yeah.
They just got it
Yeah,
last
I know.
week.
I know you guys still are on sticks and stones over there, but you know, hopefully you'll discover electricity at some point.
The good old steam
Some
engine
point.
hasn't done me bad for this long. It's gonna do me bad going forward.
By train.
Is that a banana?
Fireworks? Is that? Did I hear fireworks when the train was like rolling in?
Jet.
Looks like he's at Disneyland.
Are you at Disneyland?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Why are you at Disneyland? I thought you were in Australia.
It's the,
See, I was
Emu
thinking you the whole time.
it's the magic.
So on the way to
Emu oil.
where's it you're going? South Africa? Yeah, it's on the way to South Africa.
He's out of Africa.
Yeah.
It's a double decker.
I curse the rain.
Why is there an airport?
It's
Jeez.
because he's outdoors and he's got like a open mic.
Yeah, I'm mute. I'm sorry.
No, you should be sorry,
just-
Hockey.
Because it's really windy.
Yeah, because you're in Australia.
Windy.
From the men roam and the women plunder. Oh, I gotta start that.
It's my
I don't know
favorite
how
character,
Well-
Peter Pan.
I did start.
There's
Windy.
two choruses of that song, Jason. So
It's fine. Don't worry about it, Hockey. I heard the Peter Pan and Wendy movie is on Disney Plus. I heard it's terrible.
It's so crazy.
Whoop-de-doo, Basil.
It's so crazy how many live action fucking crap movies they're like pooping out right now. Like I was like, oh damn, they're doing Wendy and Peter Pan at the same time as they're doing fucking Little Mermaid. I'm like, and one's going to theaters, but one went straight to streaming. Is that the deal? Like,
Yeah,
'cause
the
isn't
Peter
Little-
Pan one is on Disney Plus, and then Merry Mermaid, me, whatever is going to be on theaters.
Yeah.
Oh,
Both look like just straight dog water.
I wasn't watching. I was
no clue.
listening. Well, I was listening last
Dude,
week or something to a stream.
Flounder
and they
is like
showed-
nightmare fuel. Like it's
Yeah, that's
so
what I heard. I'm
weird.
gonna look
They
it up
made-
now.
Dude, they made all the animals just like straight fucking animals, like not animated at all. So the crab is just like fucking, and fucking Flounder just looks like he's like dead inside because he's just a fucking fish. It's so weird. It doesn't look fun. You know, it doesn't look whimsical. It doesn't look magical. It looks like a fucking fish. It's like fucking weirdly speaking. Like, oh my god, I I don't
Yep,
understand.
that sounds like nightmare fuel.
I know. I do not understand what they are trying to achieve, like with that type of like feel or art direction, because like nobody wants to actually look at fucking a real talking fish. Like that's like I said, that doesn't feel whimsical. That doesn't feel magical. It doesn't feel animated. It's a weird fucking talking fish.
There it is.
Yeah, there he is. Isn't that fucking
Oh
great?
my god, that doesn't look like flounder at all.
Dude, they have some zoom ins of actually him
One guy
talking with
looks
his
really,
mouth open.
one guy looks really
Oh.
cute, and the other one I just want to dip in fucking tartar sauce.
Look for some of the other ones. They have some
Oh,
The
ones
other
where
one does not
his
look all
face
that
is
like he would be all that tasty.
where his face is close up to the thingy, and
It's the same one. I keep finding the same one. There's the crab.
Oh wow!
oh, there he is, right there on the movie poster. There he is, right
Here?
there on the movie poster. Yeah,
This
look
one?
at this. Yep. Look at that shit.
Uh,
Can you can't blow that up so that it's full screen?
I guess I can zoom in on it. Ah! What did I do, Billy?
I don't know, dude.
Boomer.
No, I hit things I don't mean to hit sometimes. There
Oh.
we go. Nah, that didn't work. Let's try something.
uh-huh. It's the Boomer Show. It's the Boomer Show.
No, it's the blind show.
I'm
Another way
blind
to do it.
as a bat.
Blind as a bat.
Mary Poppins returns.
Maybe
to
hit right click on it and open a new tab.
That's what I'm doing. But
Sebastian looks fucking like I said, like he should be thrown into a pot and actually like eaten,
But I have to stop
not in a
sharing
funny
this
way
shit.
like the original movie.
Yeah, that was probably my favorite part in the original. Was when
Oh,
the
Nick
French
Lacombe?
chef was trying to eat him.
Oh, dude, that was the
That
best.
shit was fucking hilarious, man.
there you go. There you go, Billy.
Yeah, look at that fucking shit. Look at that shit, Bahr.
Crab stuffed flounder, yum.
Yeah, I want to eat that
Right?
thing.
Good call,
I
Feline.
know.
I want to
That's,
batter that
fucking,
motherfucker.
that's the art
and eat him.
direction we needed for fucking Little Mermaid. For Flounder to look like this fucking unholy fucking from the deep Cthulhu fucking
Look at those
believing
fucking
fucking
lips.
old one of the fucking depths.
Great.
Fucking hell.
Stare into his eyes.
Looks like some kind of fucking fucked up parrotfish.
Stare into my soul.
Swallow your soul, swallow your soul, swallow your soul.
stare into the flounder.
Oh, it comes out May 26th. Are you
Dead by
excited?
dawn, dead by dawn, dead by dawn.
Oh, you're back in Australia by then too.
Oh, you can catch it in time, Hockey.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yay.
Because you're totally excited for that, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the lead actress looks like she can look at two things at once as well. So she's got her eyes are on the side of her head, like the fish. So I guess she's the perfect.
Well, I mean,
she's the perfect
that's
actress for it. So
damn.
Harsh.
And there's a fish called a walleye out there, so
they cast her well. So
Yeah. She's got the
I'm so
charisma of
glad
a
that I-
squid.
I'm so glad I pay zero attention to any of this.
a dead squid.
I just don't like these remakes. Like, you guys remember when like Disney did like more live action content? You know, where they did like the Davy Crockett movies and shit. But it was kind of
Right.
like it was always kind of not
Terrible.
mainstream cinema quality. It felt like it felt like a little tiny step above what television was at the time, but not really. It was just like, okay, this feels just like TV plus, that you just kind of like filmed a little bit,
Yeah.
here.
Spiced up TV.
Right. These
There you go, Billy.
that's what this
That's,
feels like.
that's the best.
Oh yeah, dude, look at fucking. Oh my god, that's fucking so horrible.
Ew.
You might listen. If you see a bird like that talking to you, you might want to check your meds.
Yeah, dude. It's
One is like a cute seagull.
like I said.
The other one is some
used to be
blue-footed
whimsical
booby
and
with fucking evil eyeballs, dude. Come
It's
on.
hideous.
at one point it was like whimsical and animated magical, and now they're like, no, let's try to do all photoreal, like fucking accurate real animals, and that'll be fun, right?
It's
Like,
not.
because that's what kids like.
Kids want to see this.
That's what kids want to see,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Totally.
Man.
Totally, they want to be traumatized like that from a young age.
It could be
I was gonna say,
animated
fuck
on the
Pixar,
level of
every
Bluey.
time a show starts, they got to kill somebody.
Dude,
It
it could
hey,
be
let's watch Good Dinosaur. Little brother gets killed. I'm like, okay.
Dude, it could be animated on the level of Bluey, and it'll be more it'll be less like popular
Yeah.
than fucking than this shit, dude. Like,
I love Bluey,
yeah.
man. Holy shit.
yeah, like people don't even get. It's like it could be done in fucking flash animation, and fucking kids would like it more than that shit that they're trying to fucking pump out.
Yeah, it's not good.
I mean, how do you even sell a toy for that? It's like, oh great, I have a bird toy. Great. You know, I have a fucking plushie of a fucking real fish. It's like they sell
Or-
those at the aquarium already. Like,
Or yay, I have an actual crab.
I know, dude. Look at, look
I
at,
mean, if you can cook that
at-
crab and eat that crab,
look at
that's
my boy
not a bad
Sebastian,
thing.
what they fucking did to him.
Look at his mouth,
Sebastian. Oh, Lordy day.
Oh, you know they didn't do that voice anymore because that ain't fucking PC anymore.
That ain't
and
PC.
shit.
What are you saying?
Jurassic Park seagull. Yeah, totally.
What accent is that anyway, Bahr?
It's Jamaican crab.
It's almost worse
It's
than
a
the
fucking
Asian one.
crab. It's whatever fucking accent you
It's
want
a crab. That's the accent.
to do. It's an Atlantean
Oh,
crab
Buddy
from
Hackett was a
the, from the
voice.
slums.
But he,
The seaweed is always green now.
He worked his way up from the asshole of a whale up
Got
until all
one,
the way up to the
and-
throne room.
Kiss the girl.
there's nothing adorable about a live crab. Like there's nothing cute.
girl.
Kiss the girl.
La, 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 you got to smash the girl.
I don't even think is the dude
Up
even in
like
it.
a pancake.
Well, dude, in the Peter Pan movie, just looks like I said, it looks like something that should be on TV and not. I mean, I guess it's on streaming services, so it is because it doesn't look like it's like a movie, like like a film. It looks like a video, like
Yeah,
a video
that's surprising.
movie.
Yeah, some of the effects look terrible. And Hook was in the movie. Hook turns out to be a former Lost Boy, and so it doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any
The new
sense.
show? The new
Yeah, the movie.
Oh,
Yeah,
I haven't watched it.
I haven't watched it. I heard
It's a
everybody
new
else
show
talking
on
about it.
Disney, right? It's a new Disney.
I think
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
the new
movie.
Disney movie. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a series that they had.
No, it's a movie.
Oh, thank God.
It's a different train now.
It's a
How
different
come you're
train.
on the train now? Oh no, it just looked like you were. That was weird. I like this train. Hold on. Stop this train. I want to look at it more. Hocky, go stop it. You're not stopping it. Look at all that cargo that's on its way to nuclear test sites.
Mm-hmm. Getting buried out in the outback.
That's right. They're gonna go looting with their pirate treasures. Those criminals. Yeah. There's no graffiti on those trains on any of these. Wait, there's some there.
You're right there.
Yeah, as I say, there's some right there. Go back, Hocky. Go catch up with it. I want to see it. You're not doing anything.
Okay, I'm running.
Sometimes
Go get it.
Sometimes
Go
I
get
like to right before bed to watch videos of trains going into tunnels. Yeah, just a little alone time with me and the trains.
Caboose.
Just one tunnel, Billy.
Oh well, I'm getting older, so I watch the bullet trains now. The fast.
Are you saying the Japanese ones? So you watch the
You
Japanese
watch
train?
Japanese bullet trains?
They just get in that tunnel and they're done. Yeah.
Really? I prefer the German trains with the African trains.
I like a good old, steam train going through the snow, all sloppy and
Our voice says
chugging.
black trains are the longest. It's true.
Yeah, the black trains going through the German older tunnels.
It's just good old train, just plowing fucking through the snow as it fucking parts it going through that tunnel.
I'm sorry, Luke.
It's on my channel.
Yeah, it's on Jason's channel.
Wildlife jumping out of the way, fucking deer. And
Wildlife.
Wildlife. Wait, what?
Well, because they're on the train
Yeah, I
track.
didn't make
They
it
don't go
fun.
because there's snow down there, and it's winter.
Wildlife be damned.
Oh, you come on, big guy.
See, you missed me.
Of course, Billy. I always miss
Where's
him.
ink spots?
He's probably stuck in a drain somewhere.
I mean, that seems likely.
I can always count on him to be even more inappropriate than me.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling a little weird about where we're going. There's ink spots. Thank you.
He's got a knack for it.
Ruining streams?
Ruin or spice them up? It depends on your how you want to look at it.
It depends on your monetization plans.
Yeah, no one cares about that here.
Nah.
Oh shit! Oh fuck!
Oh, jeez.
I know, potty mouth over there. What are you doing?
Yeah, it's just tech support speak for why the hell did you do that, computer?
What are you working on, Billy?
Goblin girl.
I just asking. Why are you getting all offensive on me? Why are you getting all mad?
I wasn't defensive.
You got all,
I was
angry
saying
with
it.
me
I
here.
was saying it because I've been working on it a lot more regularly, and it feels good. And that's why I was just saying it like that because I wanted to say it because
Yeah, you calm down, Billy.
working on
Yeah,
Goblin.
no, it's a little aggressive.
Easy there. You don't have to go all Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
Jeez. You went full Mel Gibson.
You went full Mel Gibson. You're almost right.
Oh, Mel Gibson payback.
Yeah, never go full Mel Gibson. Oh, Payback's a great movie. I like Payback.
Payback is a great movie.
Underrated.
That was a good
My
movie.
favorite part is when Payback punches the guy. Oh man.
You haven't seen it, have you? You haven't seen
Did you
it,
guys
have
see
you?
his what is the movie called? Samaritan?
Samaritan was with Sylvester Stallone,
Stallone. Yeah.
Sorry.
but I liked it.
It's the same guy that rides on the back of that bird in the space movie, the Millennium Falcon or whatever it is. He's like grabs it by the feathers and he's just like, "Let's get out of these Star Wars."
Kick Billy.
I can't. He's only here like once every 6 months.
Uh-huh.
Like opens up the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon. He goes, "None shall pass."
Hockey's out of Africa.
I hate you both.
No one shall pass.
Hello, some person.
Hockey's out of Africa. Just like that
Some
part,
person is here.
just like that part in the movie where he's like, "Let's get out of Africa, Meryl."
Meryl?
What?
Meryl Streep,
Is that who he's in that movie with?
out of Africa, pretty sure. Same guy that rides on the back of that bird in the space
I
movie.
thought it was Jane Fonda. Maybe it is Meryl Streep.
Hockey's at a train station, Angela.
Meryl Streep.
Meryl Strip. Do you want to see Meryl Strip strip?
No, thank you.
Let's say I think I'm good. Got some person in the chat. What's going on, some person? Good to see you.
What up, some person?
If you're watching on the replay, I don't know why. Like, share, and subscribe.
Appreciate you nonetheless.
I'm surprised you made it this far.
Indeed.
They could be skimming, scrubbing.
Yes, scrubbing
Is it
through.
I knew it was I knew it had an S in it.
A little scrub, a little scrim scream,
Scrub.
a little scrim scream.
Yes. Angela, I'm still in Australia at the moment. Only
He's
just
out of
started
Africa.
the holiday.
He's not.
Oh my god. You just gonna keep using that joke until it hits, huh?
I thought it
Oh,
hit a
it's
while
horrible.
ago, and it's just.
I don't think it's gonna hit.
No, it didn't. And you're
I thought
correct.
it hit
It's
when
not
he
going to.
first said it.
Damn it, Gretchen! Stop trying to make fetch happen.
Yes.
Fucking.
Fetch.
Uh-huh.
I gotta switch this so I can do something. I don't know why I don't have it in
Gotta
here.
do something.
I gotta do something. Here's what I have to do.
For my pleasure.
For my pleasure.
There you go.
Give it to me raw for my pleasure.
I had to switch the thing. So I don't know why I don't have it in TOPicLESS. I have it on my regular feed. But the one
You
I
should
had-
move it over there.
I think I deleted it, but I have this one.
Scraping at the door! Scraping at the door!
Love it.
I love that one so much.
Man, I mean, I do like the second Ghost Rider. I like some of the visuals. I think are really good.
I just don't like the kid.
No, the kids, whatever. I wish maybe it wasn't such a big, giant, like, we have to stop Satan from taking over the next Antichrist. Like, it would have been cool if it was a little more, I don't know, local.
Nuanced.
Yeah. But, I mean, the first Ghost Rider looked like 90s dog shit.
Yeah,
But
dude.
that second
It
Ghost
was a
Rider,
little rough.
where his, like, it
He
looks
looked like
like
the
it's
Fantastic Four
bubbling
movie.
and peeling. Yeah. It was, like, too shiny, too fucking, like,
Right.
like the leather was like too clean looking, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I like the like where it just looks like it's fucking tar and it's just like everything's melting and everything's black and like his head is like
It looks like he smells like a campfire or a
it
bonfire.
It looked and it's like the flame doesn't look like it's just a flame. It looks like a fucking tire on fire. You know what I mean? Where it's like black
Right.
smoke is
And he was a
just
little more
orange.
mad. Like if you changed into that thing, I think you might go a little mad. You know?
Yeah,
I like that.
No, I mean, it would have been dope if I was Frege or whatever the fuck the dude's name is who's in charge. I would have like kept it in the 70s, man. I would have like kept him in that kind of blue and white striped fucking jumpsuit.
Mhm.
Like kept him a little more in then, you know, because that's the
No,
shit
they've
I
been trying to
love.
do
I-
modern interpretations of all these. They don't. It's now to the point where they could do period pieces, you know, and they do work. Look at what was it? Fucking X-Men First Class.
Mhm.
But yeah, back then nobody was gonna take a chance on that. Unfortunately,
I would love
Would've been
to
cool,
see them
though.
do, like fantastic. I keep saying it, but I'm gonna keep saying it again. Fantastic Four, but like Mad Men. Like put that shit in the 50s, you know, like
That
Yeah.
would be cool.
Kinda cool,
Yeah, I would
you
like
know?
to see that.
Yeah, like
kind of.
Fantastic Four,
you know,
but with more
like-
misogyny.
well, have them disappear in the fucking '60s, and that's why
That's exactly what I'm going for, Billy.
That's what I was thinking.
Like Sue, why don't you go
doing their
get us
thing
some
in the
drinks?
60s. Well, that gives her
Like,
reason
okay,
to be
maybe.
like, hey, and you know, there could be like guys like from that movie where the black girls are doing the math for NASA. Like you could have some of those kind of moments where Invisible Girl's like telling them what's what. Invisible Woman.
Dude,
I don't know, but
you-
yeah, they go into the negative zone,
Dude,
and
you
then
need-
at the end of the
Bar-
movie,
Bar-
they pop back out in modern time, and that's where they were during the fucking.
Dude, Bahr, you never got
Thanos
far
thing.
enough. You never got far enough into Venture Brothers, but I think it's like season 3 or season 4. Dr. Venture, you know, it's like Dr. Venture's supposed to be, you know, like basically like Johnny Quest's dad. It's
Yeah,
like,
right.
you know, it's
Yeah.
almost like a pseudonym.
Are you talking about Jonas?
Yeah, no. When he goes and visits the actual Fantastic Four, but like the thing is like a huge callus, and he's like
Yeah.
retarded.
Oh man, yeah, I don't want to see
and-
that.
and
I
the-
don't
and
like
the-
No,
I was
dude,
like, I don't
it's
want
fucking
that.
great.
Dude, it's hilarious.
I want
And the
reference.
chick that plays Mrs. Fantastic is like fucking dick
Mrs.
starved
Fantastic.
because Mr. Fantastic is always doing science, so she's just like fucking please, Mr.
Mrs.
Venture.
Fantastic.
Fucking, oh, dude, and like,
I
but
mean, Isn't that what happened in the comic books?
Dude,
and that's why she started messing around with
and
Namor?
only her skin turns invisible. And like
Yeah.
when he like starts banging her, like her skin turns invisible, and he can see her muscles and shit. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, I could see it being funny, but at this point, I'd like to see maybe somebody take an approach to these characters with some fucking reverence. I don't want.
Oh, there's a lot of reverence in Venture Brothers. They know how to have fun with it and still be truer to the concepts.
Oh yeah,
right.
Yeah, dude, I saw their Scooby Doo shit. And
Dude,
Scooby Doo shit is fucking prime example.
Awesome.
The Super Scientist yard sale is quite possibly one of the best episodes.
But it's the dude from Depeche Mode.
I know. It's got so many like weird little writing fucking like Easter eggs and like weird shit, and he's like selling so much like bizarre shit like at his swap meet, from like lightsabers to shrink rays, that it's.
And, you've always got Brock Sampson keeping the careful eye on the Venture Boys.
Yeah. Like,
fucking.
Yeah.
They got their little metal
Patrick
rocks
Warburton
for the money and shit, you know?
Yep.
Like classic. Like,
Twiggy.
Gotta pay them bills, man. And the fucking garage sale some of your dad's stuff.
Yeah, that's what people are joking that Human Torch is going to be gay, probably.
Well, there's also a fucking.
Marvel.
Why do they gotta make the elemental guys all gay all of a sudden? Like Iceman's already gay. They gotta make Human Torch gay too.
Because they gotta hook up. Huh? Together they make liquid.
Ooh, fire and ice.
Fire and ice, and then gas it up. It's gaseous form.
Uh-huh.
This is making me want to go watch some trains.
Okay, wait. Two guys getting it on? You want to watch trains?
That says a lot about you, Billy.
If you're gonna do that, go for it, buddy.
No, you're judgment-free zone. We're like Planet Fitness, pal.
Whatever floats your boat, man.
I'm just having fun. You know, it's a steamboat.
Yep.
Steamboat. Like a steam train, it's a steamboat.
I'm just happy to be here with adults having like fun.
I mean, you can use that term loosely, I suppose.
Is that a fish tank?
Yeah, it is.
Female. Yeah, her name is. Yeah, like I said, as long as she's got the same costume as Ben Grimm, I'm not gonna complain. Like just little blue.
Well, you know, Alicia Masters became the thing for a little while.
Let's do it.
There was a female thing for a while.
There was.
But she didn't come until a lot later, and Ben Grimm was human, and he was still in love with Alicia, but she wouldn't have any of it. She hated her appearance. She hated the way she looked. She would reject him.
If they were smart, actually, and they had already pre-planned a good show with She-Hulk, they would have She-Hulk in the spot of Ben Grimm and have that period of the Fantastic Four be the one that's...
I don't understand why they can't have Ben Grimm. Like, you know...
Why can't they
old knock-around fucking space pilot. You know, he's the fucking muscle of the group.
Why can't we have porno hot She-Hulk by like John Byrne version in there?
Because it's Disney.
Okay, I mean, I would prefer they use like the John Byrne story and actually stick to it and like give her actual character instead of whatever it was they did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying it would have been cool if the She-Hulk show would have turned out to be good.
So
they could have like done a Fantastic Four movie with She-Hulk, you know, since she was, you know, on the team for a little while as the muscle.
Talk about it.
Yeah.
That would have been a cool tie-in, you know.
Yeah, she was on the team when the Thing stayed on Battle World or Battle Planet because he was able to transform back into his human form, and he found a lady that he was in love with and decided to stay on the planet. They did a few miniseries with him on the planet.
That's dope. It's always kind of a bummer though when like the fucking crazy characters like get turned back. Like when fucking Beast like lost his fucking blue hair again, I was like, oh man. I liked you better when you were like a blue fucking beastie fucking hanging upside down reading a book, motherfucker.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he still is. He's a fucking giant blue cat now.
Yeah.
They're talking about the younger Beast from earlier in the timeline. They brought the original X-Men forward, and that's how
Didn't
Jean
he
Grey
go-
implanted
Yeah.
that Bobby was
Didn't
gay.
he go blue fur and then he go back to skin for a while?
No, he was gray.
Oh, it was great.
He
Sorry,
was
Hocky,
blue,
you're-
and then he was gray. Or he was gray, and then he was blue. One of the two.
I swear to God, I thought they like made him lose his fur. Maybe I'm just thinking the stupid movies.
No, I think.
Yeah, there was the whole serum. The reason why he turned blue in the first place is because he was trying to fucking find a way to get rid of his mutation, and it accelerated it, and that's why he developed the blue fur.
I like the blue fur look. I think it's cool.
It's just kind of
Billy,
windy.
like,
Technically, developed the gray
Going?
fur, and then they started
leaving,
coloring
Hocky?
him blue.
Hockey's leaving.
All right, I suppose
He
that's
said he was
that's a
leaving,
yes.
but yeah, I guess that's a yes. Hockey. So what I'm hearing is that Billy likes the
Go
phrase.
Hockey. Thanks.
Go Hockey. Everybody sign up for Curiosities and Oddities Emporium. The dress currently on Indiegogo. Sign up today. Get a free dress.
Like I said, as long as they have her costume, just little blue undies, I'll be.
Yeah,
good.
they ain't gonna do that. You can keep dreaming.
It's Disney.
But I need comic
They
books
can't
to have
even do a
sex in them
stupid-
so I can wank it.
Look what
You
they did
know.
to Flounder. Okay.
Wink at the flounder.
Yeah, there you go.
If I don't have extremely overly sexualized women on my comics, where will I be able to get that content from?
Flounder.
Flounder.
Sebastian's looking pretty good, isn't he?
Horrible.
There's
Horrible.
the link. There's the link for that. We're not going.
Not
very
horrible,
long.
the link.
We're not
The
going
link
very
is not horrible.
longer. Just so you guys know.
We're not?
Is,
He's got to get up early in the morning, and I'm pretty fucking beat. I've
I gotta
I've
wake
had a
up.
very great and energy expending weekend. So
Huh.
yeah, I'm tired.
I don't know what that means at all.
Listen,
no, yeah,
did you-
I
you
gotta
did
wake
not-
up at like 6:30. So
Luke.
I did a lot of awesome stuff this weekend
Are we
with
wrapping
my
it up?
favorite troublemaker.
Not really.
So
Couple
yeah,
minutes, couple
it's been a
minutes.
fucking great weekend.
Hey, troublemaker.
troublemakers,
Hey, little troublemaker.
little troublemaker, oh little troublemaker. I mean, we can wrap it up in about the 2-hour mark. So that's in like 5 minutes.
4 minutes, 3
4 or 5
minutes.
Whatever. Same difference.
Yeah.
We're not even gonna go around. We're just gonna close it.
Hey?
down.
Nope.
I mean,
We're just gonna close it up. I love it.
Yeah,
I can't.
close it shut.
I can't show what I'm working on anyway. So
Yeah, none of us can. Well, I mean, I am. But we're gonna fuck you.
right, but I mean, people already know what you're working on.
Yeah. Well, plus
Yeah,
they don't know the
that's-
context of it
Oh,
anyway.
look at that. It's a bunch of colored Goblin Girl pages right there.
Oh, hold on. Let's see all the Let's see the story of Goblin Girl. Okay, cool. Now I don't have to back it.
Oh my God.
I know exactly what's gonna happen. Thank you, Billy.
Done.
Done.
Uh-huh. Now you know everything. And
That
more.
checks out. That checks out.
Yeah, go watch me talk to people in real life at a convention.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was fucking nuts, man. Hadn't done that shit in 15 years. 15 years, and I got 12 interviews. They're all up on that one convenient playlist.
Take me down.
Auto text.
Take me.
No, we're looking at Goblin Girl. We're gonna.
No, we're not. Like I'm showing. I just want to show bulk of progress that's happening, like with people.
No, I was gonna look at all of Goblin Girl. I took you down anyway. You don't have your little ghost monster there. Take you down. I adhered to your request.
Take you down.
I would take you down to Chinatown.
Take you down.
Oh, Lord.
The downtown Chinatown.
No, it's from Meet the Parents.
Meet your parents.
Ling Ling,
You
you walk right by
could, you
Crazy
could do
Nail.
it.
Go say hi to
I don't
me.
want to meet my dad, but I mean, Mom.
Come take your mom out to dinner with you. You and your
That's
mom.
fine. She'll
Get
like
you a
that.
steak. See what happens then.
She's
See
not
what you
big on
about that.
steak. She's not big on steak.
What? You guys got fish? You ever seen a fish before?
Did you ever seen a fish
chicken.
before?
Yeah,
Chicken.
like fish
She likes
sticks.
chicken. No,
Yeah.
she likes chicken.
Yeah,
Are
like
you a
fish-
gay fish?
No, she
You,
likes
you like going to the gym?
Genius
You like working out?
rapper. What is the connection?
It's a great episode.
Fucking South Park, man. They're awesome.
They are awesome. My nephew's been binging it. I don't know if he necessarily gets all of it, but
It's all right. It'll soak in and warp his brain
I'm
appropriately.
sure. Well, dude, his brain already kind of is. I mean, he's a kid who lives on the internet and plays games all day.
Yeah.
Hey, I resemble that.
All right. Let me put this up here. Take these off. There we go. There you go. That was,
Well,
hope
don't
Jimmy's
know.
okay.
Yeah, I hope he's okay. I hope
I'm
everything's
sure he's
all
fine.
right.
He just probably
Yeah.
forgot, or he's busy working on Dragon Rage, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we'll just plan for my channel next week.
Yeah, we'll just plan on that. I would set something up. I mean, I cranked this
just in
out
case.
in time, so
Yeah.
it worked. It worked. Shoved some food down my gullet, and we're good to go. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bahr. Thank you,
Yes, sir.
Billy.
Thanks for having
Thank
me
you,
here, man.
Hocky. Thanks for having
Yeah,
us.
always
Thanks for
good to
coming
have you,
on.
man.
Yeah. This was a fun,
Stop finger drawing light.
smaller panel that I enjoyed. So,
Yeah.
everybody, like, share, subscribe. All the links are in the description below, and see you all next week.
Nine.
Till the next time we see you, we love you. May you get high, may you drop ass, and may you get laid and all that good shit.